Okay. Hola.
Hola.
Oh man. I'm playing this. I hopped on and I saw that Sanctus Reach, the Warhammer game, was on sale,
Oh, yeah.
70% off. So I picked it up, downloaded it real fast.
Uh,
It's I was kind of wanting to try it because it's the company that's making the new one this year, or this year or next year. So I was like, well, I'll see if their work's any good before I
yeah.
dive in. Try it for $10 instead of being out probably 30 or 40 on a new one,
Right, right,
and it
right.
not be good. I'm honestly pretty impressed with it. I don't think I would buy this particular game for uh, $40 or whatever it is normally, but for $9, it's pretty solid. It actually plays a lot like the tabletop game. I mean, obviously there's some concessions for
Right.
it being a turn-based strategy game, but it's not bad.
Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah, it is. It's a Slytherin or however you want to say it games, the little snake emblem company.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, they've done quite a bit of random strategy stuff.
Right.
And it seems like they have kind of a niche, and it's not too bad, right? It's got a it's got a very uh, I don't even know what kind of feel. It's just a little different.
Yeah. I was happy.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
oh,
was
go ahead.
I was gonna say I got the I didn't cancel the Humble Bundle, but it had Endless Space 2 in there, and I was like, well, that's a good game. That's fine. That was one I
If you
actually
haven't
really
played
played.
out, if you haven't played Outward, it's pretty good too.
I have Outward. I just didn't have the expansion pack.
Oh, I didn't know the expansion came with it, so that's cool.
Yeah, you get the.
I didn't have Outward for PC. I had it on the console.
Yeah, I think you get it for the it's something like the whatever the Sora Bor whatever the fuck they called it. Yeah, whatever that first one is. But yeah, I have it.
Gotcha.
I just didn't have anybody to play with. So
Yeah, Andy and I played it back on the console when he was still playing console games before his got fried. So
yeah, the Soraborians, that's what it is. And then I guess they
yeah,
also
because
have a
that's
different
that's a
one.
reason to not remember it.
Yeah, and then I guess they just came out with another DLC for it called the Three Brothers. So they're kind of expanding on the world, which is kind of fun because I thought it was goofy
That is
enough
kind of
that
cool.
like, it's kind of a goofy world. It's certainly not
It
friendly.
was.
So,
Yeah, I don't really know exactly how I feel about that. Like the whole game in
it's
general is just
weird,
the
yeah.
magic system's weird.
Yeah,
Like it felt odd, but
I agree. That was
uh,
my initial thought of it too. This is kind of weird, but
but it's kind of cool, right? That it's just so they were bold and different, right? It's one of those
yeah,
that
I appreciate it.
appreciated it for what it was and didn't. If as long as you don't try to go too deep with it and compare it to a million other games of that type,
Did
which
you ever,
you sort of have to.
did you ever play Loop Hero?
I did. I couldn't get into it. I see why you like it, and it's not like I don't think it's bad. I just didn't really get into it.
Yeah, I think it's
So
fine. I'm still like on the fence about like actually purchasing it or not, because I mean it's like I feel
I
like it's
feel like
one
it's
I'll
one
catch
that I'd
on
play for a couple
sale.
hours and then forget.
There's a lot of like
To be
depth to it
completely
as you
honest.
get into it because there's like decks and all that stuff, but yeah, it doesn't really tell you that in the demo. So
Okay, so
yeah, you have to kind of get
maybe there's a
further
little
into it
more.
because you unlock a lot of like stuff and then you make a custom deck as far as like what items you want to be able to place into the world, and then that's where like the strategy comes in because then you can actually like
Okay,
figure out like, okay, like I want to put this vampire layer down next to this town so it makes basically you can get better quests and like it's like, but you fight harder enemies, you know what I mean? Like there's a bit of like,
yeah. So there is some play there.
yeah,
It's
but
not
it
just
it
like
does not tell you all to like edit your deck or anything. Like you kind of have to figure that out. So
hmm, interesting.
mhm. Yeah, because
I just yeah, that's why I wasn't like feeling it because there just felt like there wasn't just a whole lot going on.
yeah, but I think it's like once you realize that you can unlock things, like once you because you build things in your town, right? And then that unlocks new cards for you to do, and there's going to be like different classes and whatever else in the final game. So it's pretty
Okay,
good, but yeah, I don't think the demo does a good job of like
does it
actually
super
pointing out
justice?
like where like what you can and can't do in the game. You know what I mean? It's just like,
Yeah. Unfortunate, kind of like, oh, here's some of our mechanics.
yeah, but it's like unless you click on like this one button on the UI that does not say anything about the deck, you won't even know that you could edit out your cards like that. So it's just like, oh, okay.
Useful, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like 2 minutes from being done with this, or 3, so
I'm
I'm
sure
not
you
in
got
too bad of
time.
shape. Yeah.
Not like these things ever start on time anyway.
Oh, they can't. It's just not. It's not allowed. I don't think.
Yeah, it's literally almost impossible. But yeah, I liked Endless Space 1, and I like those like 4X kind of games, so, you know.
I've seen some people play it. I might
Heard it's
actually
pretty
have Endless
good.
Space 1. I don't. I mean, I guess I have Endless Space 2 because I didn't cancel Humble.
Yeah, you have Endless Space 2. That is for
So I figure, honestly, like I've been contemplating canceling Humble, but then every time I'm like, oh yeah, that cool game that everybody wants to try now, all of a sudden, oh, it was on Humble in one of those months that I had it on
Yep.
pause or cancel. I was like, son of a bitch, I'll just pay the $13, and
'Cause
when I hit it,
you
I'll hit it
never
for
know.
50 or 60,
Yeah, you
right?
never.
Because
Yeah, you just literally never know whenever you're gonna get something that's actually worth.
and that's wild. It's just like, oh, okay, Humble came through this time, but
Yeah, but I mean, they fail you like 9 times out of 10. That's
eh,
the problem. So it's
yeah,
like I'm curious to see what this next batch of games is gonna be because like there weren't necessarily like whenever I saw like Endless Space 2 is on here, I was like, okay, and Outward is fine, and then you know the other ones in there,
hmm
I'm like, whatever. But like, you know, as long as there is one game in there that is like worth getting, then it pays for itself. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, because $13 is not like, it's not for games of the quality that you sometimes get, like XCOM.
Right.
Like when I saw XCOM, I was like, damn, that'd be a good bundle if I didn't already have XCOM.
Well, and also the way I see it too is like, I don't know, say somewhere down the line my nephew starts playing some computer games or something. Like there's quite a few games in
There's
there that are like
easy games to
easy.
just be like, here, take these
Here,
keys.
here you go. Here's a bunch of games, you know, and it's like it's
Right, and you're gonna be a hero,
yeah,
right? And
exactly.
it really doesn't cost you anything.
No, like because I'm not using them, so like whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I got super lucky with Eric having that extra key for squad because I was really contemplating trying it, and it just didn't. I was like, oh, I don't want to pay
No,
whatever it is, $40 or $50 now.
it's a lot.
But it's like, oh look, here it is for free.
Yeah.
All right, I killed the last orc on the map. He's dead.
I still think Hero Siege was one of my better buys for $1.25 a person.
Hell yeah. Like I said, I bought one class for it because I was like, I I enjoyed it enough, and I actually like the paladin quite a bit.
Right.
It's that kind of, basically it's the same class I was playing, the pyromancer.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're actually supposed to like use your left click melee in between
Oh,
doing stuff. It's got that AoE burst ability, but it's smaller and does less damage. But you
right.
have a bunch of auto attack procking stuff. It's kind of cool, and it's one of the only classes I think that can actually heal people.
Yeah, unless you play. I think Daniel's class can heal people, but I don't know. I literally have no idea.
Lee said he's working on getting Georgia to bed. He'll be there. He'll be here soon.
Oh, like I say, that's why we set like this 45-minute start.
Muster at 8.
Yeah, yeah,
Muster at 8. Start by 8:30.
yeah. Just some, it's fine.
Something.
I had the great experience last night whenever I was just like, all right, I'm gonna go to bed early, and I lay down and close my eyes, and the dog outside that just starts barking for like 45 minutes. Like,
Oh
oh
no.
my fucking god, I'm gonna kill this dog. Because it was literally like it waited until it like knew I was going to bed, and then it was just like, wah, 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 wah,
That's
wah, wah,
funny.
wah, like that, just nonstop. And you'd think he'd stop, and then he'd start up again. God damn it.
Gotta love it. Oh, apparently this game has multiplayer. This actually would be kind of a cool multiplayer game.
The one you got with the Slytherin or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it's turn-based strategy, and what you do is you actually get like 2,000 points or some point value army, and
Right.
all the units cost so many points to put in your army. Kind of
Okay.
like actually playing 40k, and then it's tile based, and you move units and they get 2 actions, and you get like a 1 automatic reaction to in a 45-degree arc of where you're facing.
Yeah.
So it's got kind of it's got an interesting feel, and all of your damage is kind of weird and random because you have a number of guys in your squad, and they all take damage individually. But when the enemy shoots at you, they just kind of like shoot into the whole squad. So sometimes one guy eats
Oh.
all the damage and he dies, and
Right.
other times it spreads very evenly across the squad.
That's
And
kind of, yeah. Okay.
and it's like your shooting value or your amount of shots you can output is directly related to how many guys are alive.
Okay.
So it's kind of cool. Like,
Yeah.
and then there's melee that like if your melee troops have a control zone around them and like can push the ranged troops around if they get in melee with them. Like if you don't have a melee weapon, it seems like if you get engaged in melee, your guys try to fall back. It's
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah.
It's got some kind of neat like little push pull style like combat mechanics. I don't know that it's wholly balanced or anything, but it could be fun. It gives me a lot of hope for the next one.
I mean, most of the time, game studios after they do their first whatever, they usually get better. You know what I mean? Usually,
Yeah, I mean,
not always, but
let's look at Mass Effect. Let's look
well,
at
BioWare's just
actually.
been on the slow tanking of
Oh yeah,
just
I know.
suckage, basically. So, and then well, apparently I read today too that they were going to make the new Dragon Age like a service game, but then they decided like, well, let's just make it a single player game after they figured out that the Star Wars game Fallen or whatever did better than Anthem or whatever. They were like, well, let's just make single. Yeah, it's like make single player. You guys are good at making single player games. Don't get
don't
outside your
fuck it
lane.
up.
Yeah, don't get outside your lane. Just fucking like, because don't get me wrong, I
Oh.
thought Dragon Age was great, but like there is so much potential for them to fuck up. Like,
Oh yeah.
like especially if you're trying to make Dragon Age into like a
Absolutely.
service game. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, just like I just want an RPG where I buy the RPG and I get it's like I can just play it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep,
none
because
of
I'm gonna probably play it and drop it.
Yeah.
Like, to be completely honest.
yeah, like I get that like they don't quote unquote keep making you money in the long haul, but you know what? If you make a good enough product, everybody's gonna buy it and play it. So
And they're gonna buy the next one.
yeah, exactly.
That's the key. So also you have one of these Slytherin games because it was in Humble.
Oh.
That other 40k game, Gladius, is the same
yeah,
company,
yeah,
but this
yeah.
one's it's a little newer and it's a 4-buy strategy game.
Okay.
Which and that's the one I tried to play the other day when I was just really tired, and I said, wow, there's a lot going on here and I can't play a 4-buy right now. But so there's that.
I was laughing the other day because speaking of 4-buys, there was a I was just looking at like Raspberry Pi projects because I have one and I use it for just like streaming shit, you know. And one of them was set up a dedicated Civ server so that way you could just log in, do your turn, and log out basically. If you're playing
I mean, that actually sort of makes sense.
It does, but I was just like, God, you gotta fucking love Civ. Like, you gotta just be like all in, you know what I mean? Just like, all right,
yeah,
guys.
and there are people who are though.
Oh yeah,
right,
for sure. I was just laughing though because I was just like, this seems like something like.
If we would have figured that out in college, we probably would have done it because like we played a few games of Civ in like big games of Civ in college.
Right.
And because everybody had the same laptop.
Yeah.
Everybody ended up buying Civ because we all knew you could play a ton of players on it.
Yeah.
And everybody's computer could run it.
Yep.
We played a lot of interesting games that like you only would play with a big group because it's weird when everybody's computer has the same specs. You can talk people into a lot of games.
Yeah, you're like, well, I know we can all play this, so.
like Archer Wars on Warcraft 3, we played with a full lobby local, and we played for a long time.
Did you play Island Troll Tribes?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like that would be a whole
nobody
ton of fun.
really understood it except me, so it didn't go over as well.
Aw, I feel like they'd appreciate it now. That was a great custom game.
Troll Tribes was a fantastic custom game.
Yeah.
It's just there was this arcane knowledge you had to have of it that you only got by losing about 30 times.
Oh, it seems like, speaking of old games or whatever, that the Diablo 2 remake, they're just like, yeah, you can mod it. So I'm curious if Project Diablo 2 is gonna be like, they'll do like a
Just port their code over.
yeah, because like, in fact,
That would be cool.
they're making it easier to mod. Basically, like Blizzard's like, yeah, go fucking wild. I was like, okay, like
You know why they're doing this, right? They're actually being smart about it and saying,
because
look,
it
we will
sell-
take your
it
money
sells
for
copies.
a third time.
Yeah, it sells copies. They're like, yeah, fucking yeah.
Which I'm not mad about that.
No, like I would totally like the.
Hold, Ashley's looking at me funny, wondering what I'm not mad about. So I'm Project Diablo or Diablo 2. Remember the game we played a little bit, and then there was the mod for. They announced a remaster of it now. The actual company who's doing it is making a more modern looking, but basically keeping the game the same. But they're telling everybody who's modding on it, yeah, sure, we'll make it easier. You guys can mod it. So we're hoping that the mod scene's really good for it.
Be nice.
Yeah, I hope so. I think it'd be cool. Because imagine what those modders can probably do with it, with code that's not just
Yeah, because
a
they've had to
complete
do
dumpster
like
fire these days.
well, they had to do like DLL injections, which has been a way to like mod those games in the past, But basically the way it sounds like is they're just like, yeah, we're just gonna like make it to where you can like it's just it's just way easier than mod. Like you don't have to like inject code into like the base game. It'll just allow
You can
to
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have modding tools.
Yeah.
Which really, if Blizzard's smart about it, they'll look at what these modders are doing and then they will just incorporate it.
Well, I feel
Because
like they're gonna
if
look at all of it and then be like, let's put it into Diablo 4. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that, like these quality of
But
life
again,
things.
that would require them to be intelligent, which we don't know for sure
Yeah,
if that's a thing.
I have middling expectations on Diablo 4 because I think they know like it seems like they're going in the right direction with everything I can tell. You know what I mean?
Crashed the other day. Yeah, well, there's been a lot of complaints. Did you see the screenshot that was up? I saw it on a Reddit post where people were bitching about the itemization again. Because there was a screenshot from that video where they hovered over some of the equipment and it was just like attack and defense were the main stats. And then it had like plus dex, plus strength, and something else.
Sure.
It didn't have like an actual damage and speed, and it didn't have like the breakout of actually making items different. And people were bitching again.
But
And this is after they've already reworked itemization twice.
But I also wonder, if it's one of those things where it's toggled, like, in a lot of those games, it's like it'll give you the basic stats.
Well,
and you turn on, like, the
yeah.
advanced whatever,
Well, I hope that's the case because that's a good way to appeal to both sides, right? You get the gamers who are just like, I want to smash buttons and kill stuff.
Right.
And when I get the green stonks up arrow, I'm going to equip it.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then you get the guys who actually care, and that's a great way to do it. It's just advanced details.
Yeah, I think that's a perfectly fine way to do it because honestly, like, I know people who play games, as people who play games casually, and like, if you get just like a screen of information, it's enough to make people go like, well, I don't want to.
Well,
do this.
and it's. I don't like, speak for, I don't speak for anybody but me here, but I think I'm fairly competent at most of these games. I may not be the best at builds or whatever, but I don't like having to do like actual math.
A
bunch of actual math to figure out which item's better. I want to be able to look at it and within about a minute of debate tops say, okay, does this help my build or not? I don't want to have to break out a fucking calculator every time. And the people who do are masochists. It's just like they're like, oh, this is great for the game. I'm like, no, it's really not. If you've got to spend 15 minutes like
mathing out, like
figuring, is this actually better?
There's Yeah.
Oh, here he
needs
is.
I'm here. It needs to be able to be. It needs to be clear, but there can also be complexity to it. You know.
Yes.
Right.
Like
Yes.
I like Diablo's, like Diablo 3 at least. I can't speak to the other ones because Diablo 3 you can pretty easily tell. Like,
Yeah.
all right, this is better, that's better, and
Number
like
go
anybody
up.
can just figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the
green
problem with
arrows.
Diablo 3 that everybody had, was it was very oversimplified.
Yeah.
It was green arrows, and that was it.
Yeah,
and
you didn't have to
Yeah.
really look at your gear. You could just be like, all
Yeah.
right, arrow go up. Yeah.
But yeah, in order to get like really far though, you did have to like figure out what to do.
Well, so this is what cracks me up is people said, "Oh, the itemization sucks in Diablo 3," and then they also have the complaints that the items are your entire character build. That the builds are actually not any different from each other. It's just what items you use. And I'm like, you guys, you can't have it both ways.
No, yeah.
You gotta, like,
Yeah.
you can't make both these arguments. But I mean, I understand where they're coming from, because it was just to the point where sets were so good that they're like, there was no build. It's, are you wearing this set that's hot right now?
Yeah.
And if you're not, well,
That's what
sorry.
that's what my Crusader build was, and he just like stampeded everything over, and it worked really, really well. But I'm gonna tell you right now that like as far as itemization goes, like I was just like, well,
That's not fun. It's, did I find a set piece that's better than the set piece I already have?
right. And then
it's fun for a little bit, yeah, but then after a certain point, you're just grinding just to get like legendary
A number to go
shit.
up.
Just to get ancient shit. It's just it
And to do cube.
luster very fast.
Yeah.
Well, the cube at least brought a little bit back.
A little bit,
Yeah.
but still, like, I don't know. That's why I quit playing Diablo 3 at past point, because I felt like I actually beat the game. I was like, this feels weird.
Yeah.
Like,
I went ham. I got to like Greater Rift like 110, 115 one season, and was like, I was like, all right. And then the next season came around, and I started grinding again, and I was at like 90, something like that, and I was like, you know what? I really don't want to put in the number of hours that it's going to take to get like a primal shit.
no.
Like I was just looking at it, I was like, okay, what can I actually do? And it's like, fuck, I just gotta like grind for primal gear. Like I can't do anything else. I already have the best class. It's just grinding. It's like, that's more effort than it's worth. I definitely lost some of that.
If you're not going downstairs, don't worry about it. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
I was thinking I was going to be late.
Well, so did I tell you that Beaster was in the top 10 on two-man ladder for Rifts on PC?
You mentioned that you were helping him grind.
Yeah.
But I didn't know.
Yeah, I helped him for a little bit, and then I realized that I did not have the constitution for what he wanted me to help him with.
Yeah, dude, those dudes are intense.
Yeah, I don't know if he finished the season up there, but he was in the top 10 for a little bit.
Somehow making, I can't believe that a ladder grind would be toxic.
Well, it really wasn't toxic. He just literally carried me so hard. My computer almost crashed because of how fast I was leveling up.
Oh my god.
It leveled up for half an hour straight.
Oh.
Like, I just was standing in the rift, and my character just kept exploding with light. Level up, level up, level up, as fast as the animation would go.
Yeah.
It was wild. I was like, okay.
Limited power.
Yeah, I got higher in Paragon rank in that like 2 hours than I'd ever been.
What Paragon were you? I'm curious.
I don't even remember. It was up there though. I could log into it. I might have deleted it.
I haven't gotten to triple digits ever.
I was triple digits for fun. I was
quadruple digits. I've gotten to like 700, 800, and at that point I was like, oh man, this is exhausting. Because
I think I was like 3.
Yeah. At that point, you do need another person, otherwise, because you just physically can't get enough experience in a one-player game.
Can you see that on anywhere except, or do you have to just go into the game?
I think you have to be in the game for. You might be able to do it on BattleNet, but I don't know.
I got no idea.
No clue.
All right, I think everybody's here.
We're missing Lee, but is Lee not going to come?
No, Lee's here. No, Lee's not here. That's correct.
No, he's not here. Greg's here. He's just deafened or muted or.
No, he's here. I heard his voice, and I thought it was.
Oh, did I mute him?
Thank you.
Yeah, from last time.
Hey, bud.
Right,
What's up?
That's great.
I was wondering. Josh is talking like I'm not here.
I would say Greg and Lee do have similar voices. I have gotten you confused before.
Well, yeah, when he popped in and said something while everybody else was talking, I was like, I think that was
I
Lee.
can see that.
But then I saw
Yeah.
Greg join the Roll20, so I was like, oh, so Lee's in the Discord, Greg's in the Roll20, everybody's here.
It's usually the other way around.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to take this critical moment to grab a critical beer. So I'll be right back.
Hope you nat 20 it.
I don't know where
Just
my games
fall
are.
and hurt myself on the way to the kitchen. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh no. Oh man, that actually happened last night at Magic. It was comical, like Looney Tunes style. Dude was putting pizza in a fridge, and then one of the Cokes like fell out and started, spraying everywhere. So he like stood up really fast, hit his head on the fridge door. It was bad. But it was funny.
Have you ever opened the door, like a cabinet door, into your face? Like, forgot what you were doing and like turned to talk to somebody and just open it and whack yourself in the face with it? Because that's the epitome of feeling real dumb right there.
Hey Jared, can you send me another invite to the game, because I can't see it right now.
The Roll20 game?
Yeah, it's not in my games.
Give me a second.
He truly left the game.
He is gone.
I guess.
Out of there.
Are we in a pickle? We might be in a pickle.
Are we in a pickle?
I feel like we like
just out of nowhere. Are we in a pickle? Because
just remembering everything that happened, and I'm like, wait.
yeah, it says you're not in the game, Toos. I don't. 2C JCam.
Yeah. It's very weird.
Got it hard booted you.
Yeah, dude, you're like. All right, email invitations up.
Accept.
How's that whatever 3-player game, Greg?
Very crashy for me. Daniel didn't have any issues, but every time I opened my menu, it was like pretty much crashing.
Cool.
Dude, that's a first. Isn't it usually Daniel who crashes all the time?
No,
yeah.
he's got a new PC. So.
Oh, that's right.
Get him go.
Yeah, but otherwise it plays pretty fun. I was enjoying it.
I'll mess around with it. Do you have to download it from Phoenix?
It was on Steam, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's on Steam.
Oh, it's on Steam? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I
It doesn't go away or
thought of it a
anything.
minute ago.
And the demo will be out till it's out.
Well, I'll give it a
And,
lucky look.
Yeah, so back to this pickle.
Well, I remember that Lee put some rocks in the way,
Yeah, we're just running right now, I think,
Yeah,
right?
I think we're just leaving.
We're not dead or anything.
Yeah,
but-
we're not
No,
dead.
nobody's dead. Nobody died. Nobody got remotely close to dying.
That is true. We actually kind of handled that. Well, I got pretty close to dying, didn't I?
Yeah, you were at like
I
2
had
or
like
3
3
a little
hit
bit, I
points.
think.
Yeah, I got close.
Yeah, but John,
didn't
does
go
that
down.
really count? I would say if you don't go down at least twice, does it count?
Yeah, right. Well, that's the thing. I feel like this combat, I actually didn't go down. So I was like, well, okay, that's a success overall. I am cursed, though, or whatever it's called.
Drained.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Drained 2 and fatigued. I need a good night's rest, guys. That's basically the only one. I need 2 nights rest to get rid of my drain.
I'm drained 4, so
Ooh,
I got you beat, bud.
You need a lot of rest.
Or wait, no. Maybe I'm drained 1. I have 4 hit points lost. That's what I have.
You're drained 2.
You're drained 2
Drained
then.
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 per drain.
Gotcha.
So you
Not
also
frightened.
need 2 nights of sleep.
That's nice.
Yeah,
I'm
I ain't
down to-
frightened.
I'm down to sleep.
And also my question was, so we're like on a little plateau outside the cave, right? Like that's what it was. We went on.
You
Like,
guys
a
are in.
plateau.
You guys left when we stopped. You guys are still in the cave.
Right, but the cave, like the way to it was like there was like a plateau that we went down to get into the cave, right? Like,
Yeah, kind of like that borders the water.
Okay, but we're
Some
at,
rocks that sort of lead down to the water.
but we're at like water level.
Yeah, you're just above
Like
right now.
20 feet.
You're
I think
it
20
yeah, it
for
slopes
last
down.
time.
Yeah, it slopes down. There's like a little path down to the water.
Okay. I was like, I just wanted to get like an idea of like what it even looked like around us, like, you know.
Yeah, you're good.
Hey guys.
Hey.
One's late this time.
What? Who?
What? Jared thought you were here earlier, but he just kind of dragged twice.
Oh, it's fine. I text Jared to let him know I was running a
Oh,
little behind. Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
Oop, I may be running away again. We'll see.
See if it was a child noise or not.
That was a child noise. I'm just watching while we get the baby monitor up.
As long as it doesn't start speaking in tongues, you're probably okay.
I don't know. Let's see.
If Georgia starts speaking in tongues, I'm pretty sure Lee'd be like, nope, fuck it. We're leaving her right there.
I don't know.
We're not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
2-year-olds already speak in tongues. That's just what they do.
True, actually. True. I've got my 8d6 here, Jared, for whenever you want to give me something like fireball or...
Oh, yeah. You know.
Just throwing that out
Wand
there.
of fireball for the monk.
Yeah.
I'm in for it. I'm in for it.
Yeah. Phew.
Like
I
himself
actually think
picking
I think I remember looking at wands in this, and you actually have to have the spell the wand like that the wand produces.
Oh.
I
It's
guess.
different.
I guess that makes...
That absolutely doesn't make sense, but it's fine.
Yeah, well, yeah,
it's
because
weird.
otherwise, like... Point. I mean, I guess it's an extra cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's multiple free casts of the same thing, which
And-
is nice.
Well, wands are very different in this too. That they are 1 free cast per day, or you can exert it and do 2 free casts per day, but it breaks the wand. But then with the crafting rules, you can repair the wand.
Okay.
It's not like it's just gone forever, unless it's a higher level wand than you can repair, and then you're SOL. But
Now, say I have an
Then you can
Archmage's...
repair it eventually.
what'd you say, John?
They have an Archmage's staff, and I decide to break it in the Luskin. What happens?
Well, I'd say you're probably SOL.
Yeah.
How that works. So I actually did
are we
finish
waiting
this
on Lee?
area. Oh, I was waiting on Lee to let me know if he was
sorry.
running away.
No,
or not.
I'm here. My kid is awake, but not crying. So, I mean, worst case scenario, you guys have to turret for me for a minute or two while I run upstairs.
Yeah.
Well, we're
Alright.
running away right now. We're not turning anywhere.
Okay, well, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, so I guess you guys figure out what you're up to. Take a minute and decide what you're doing, because where we left off, you were in the cave. Lee is barricaded the entrance, and everybody is hustling because you heard stuff.
Yeah, we're leaving, right? Like, that was the whole
Yeah,
thing.
we're for sure leaving.
Yeah, we're leaving. So, I figured we go back out to the landing, and then is there a way that we can, like... I mean, is there any land, like, that we can sidle to where it's not the cliff face, or, like, what?
There is, but it's quite a swim away.
Quite a swim. Wait, what is quite a swim?
Oh, I don't know. I got to figure that out. Give me a second. I wasn't prepared for quite a swim away. Let me look at this map.
I'm just wondering.
All right, so that's 12
Is that
miles.
Or climb, yeah. Did you say
I'm
12
trying to-
You say
miles?
miles?
What kind of lake are we
What?
in?
Yeah, Jesus.
It's a big lake, guys.
The
I
fuck?
It's a great lake.
It's a great lake. I told you it was a big ass lake. It's like 12 miles across. I'm trying to figure out by scaling this how far it would be to the shore. I'm going to say it's like at least a mile swim.
I've done that before. It's not great, but it's not impossible.
Yeah, I about fucking died. I remember that mile swim.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like a fish in water, though, so...
Yeah, it turns out I breathe even worse when I'm in the water than when I'm on land.
I believe that.
I've done some pretty long swims, and it's fucking exhausting. So
Yeah, that was high school gym class. They're like, you're going to swim a mile. And I'm like, I am?
bullshit, I am. That's what my response would have been.
But you said we're,
Right.
like, on, like, kind of the shore, right? Like... Or at least like
you were on, so like it's a pretty long like cliff edge. It's near a mile in either direction. The waterfall's, about say 35, 40 feet wide.
okay.
We can
But
either
it's just
climb
kind of
upwards, or can we even climb upwards? Did we leave a rope up there? No, because we had somebody. I mean, that's the only option we had.
We tied off onto the rock.
John brought the rope down.
Yeah.
And John climbed down.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, I could lead climb back up, but if we want to do that, we can go back up.
Or we can kill the stuff in the crypt.
We can try to lure them out one by one and wait for them.
That's true.
I like where Lee's head's at. Lee's like, well,
I came to kill stuff. Yeah, I came to kill stuff. To kill stuff.
I'm just saying I am fatigued and drained, and he's out of spells, so we need
I'm out of spells. So,
we need like a rest period of anything.
Well, why didn't you guys get a bow? If you got a bow, you wouldn't be fatigued. You wouldn't be out of spells.
Because I've got both of
You
these.
have the stab thing.
Got both of these.
I don't know what it lets me do again, but
So I guess we got to climb then. If you guys got to rest.
Well, I mean, we could rest in this cave. It's just we'd have to be real diligent with the fucking watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, are they scrabbling at the rocks? Can we hear that?
Well, right now you haven't made a decision. Time is paused at the Lee has put some stuff up at the wall. Would you like to see how that comes out?
if we wait long enough, all right. If we wait long enough, we can sprint the hell out of here and just start swimming. Just keep swimming.
Right.
Just keep swimming.
My thing is more that, I mean, if we do meet them, they're gonna have to come through one by one, because that is like a tight squeeze, and I feel like we could just fucking, like literally like be something like, just come out here and then we just fucking just
Hodor?
back them the fuck down. You know what I mean? So.
Exactly. I mean, yeah. Let's. I say we just ready up, stare at the door, be quiet, and wait. Just fucking stare it down.
I mean, you guys just told me that you were exhausted and you didn't have any spells, and
now we're ready.
Do this? Okay.
Well,
all right.
Just
the alternative.
They're easily swayed.
Well, the alternative.
Okay.
The alternative is that we swim for a mile, then we have to fucking get back.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know, man. Like.
Yeah, the alternative isn't great.
I don't think my character can swim for a mile, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know if mine could either.
Like, I probably could.
I don't have strength.
But.
Love it.
I mean,
yeah.
That's what I mean, though, is like, we have this cave. If anything, like, we can watch and see if they're going to come through the rubble. And if they're not, then we could, like, set up camp here and just try and, like, sneakily camp in the cave. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So I just want to put in here really quick that you guys got off of a perfectly good fucking boat earlier in this same spot, and then decided, well, we're going to get back on the perfectly good boat and sail it back to the port, and then climb down this mountain.
No, we did not get. We did not get off of this because we.
That's true. The boat, you were like, nah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, we didn't actually know it was here, right?
Yeah, we did not know that. We heard the noise and then we were like, no. And then
the mistake was climbing down the hill. That was definitely the mistake. Instead of thinking like, oh, maybe we should go back up. There's a ledge there. Because we didn't see this close to see the ledge.
I can lead climb us up. I have it like assurance, so like,
and then but you're already fatigued, and you have to basically lift us both up, or lift us all up too.
I mean,
that's a lot harder than dropping
Captain of tying knots.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So, as you guys debate what's going on the other side of the rocks, you can hear some scrabbling around and shuffling, some creaking noises. It's as if there's something wandering through the room, trying to figure out where the noise came from earlier.
You sound very far away, TC.
He's being quiet.
Oh.
It's my microphone just kind of freaking out. I got a new headset, but I don't have enough USB ports to actually use my new headset.
Very quietly. Oh yeah.
I mean, in all seriousness, the way he just described it sounds like we should be very quiet. So.
Yeah.
No, I've got a thing that lets me burning hands. So, yeah.
That's
True.
not ready yet.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Because you tried to cast it, remember it fizzled.
I don't remember that, but I believe you.
Yeah. You like pointed out the door and then nothing happened. That's why I started to kick the door down.
Yeah.
And then burning hands it so you didn't look silly.
Yeah.
And now here we are.
Yep.
With those spells.
With those
Got it.
spells.
Cool.
Yep. Yeah.
Glad we relived that one.
Mm-hmm.
So was there
I wouldn't
like
gonna let you.
Was there like a ledge we could like be outside the cave on?
Yeah.
Around the corner?
Not
Yes.
be visible. Okay.
Yes.
But we're already kind of we put some rocks in the way. We're not visible.
Okay. Just saying, if they move the rocks, then we could just not be there.
The shuffling noises continue, but they don't seem to get any louder or quieter.
I mean, we could go. If we set up camp outside, I mean, is that an okay place to set up camp on that ledge, or is it too close to the waterfall?
That is too close to the waterfall.
Right.
I mean, you've got some room. You could feasibly set up camp. You'd just be wet. You probably wouldn't get a great rest.
Yeah. No, I say I vote we set up camp here and we just play very cautious as far as whatever it's called.
You don't have like a spell that makes like silence or anything, right?
No, unfortunately not. I can I have sigil. I can harmlessly place a unique magic sigil on things. It's visible, but it's got nothing.
It's not relevant.
It's not relevant.
Not relevant. Yeah.
Only relevant if we get lost in shit, or if we're trying to navigate something.
So you have like a magical just like tag.
Basically, yeah.
That's fun.
Mark can be scrubbed or scraped off with about 5 minutes of work, and it stays there for how long? Yeah.
All right. So vote now. Tusi's vote was camp in the cave. John.
Camp in the cave.
Lee.
Camp in the cave, I suppose.
Greg.
Right.
Camp as close to the mouth of the cave as we can.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. So as you guys kind of give me a stealth check for kind of moving around and setting up camp and stuff.
Ruh-roh.
Still. Here it is.
27.
24.
17.
All right, cool. So you guys, is anybody going to specifically stay at the wall?
No, I'm gonna line up back here. I can't move my dude because I'm a new person.
Are you just saying like on watch or like?
Give me a second, too. So I'll
While
figure it
everyone's
out.
setting up, I'm assuming, because that will probably take a few minutes.
Probably.
Yeah. So you don't. You actually hear the noises kind of go silent after about 10 or 15 minutes.
I don't like that.
I mean, unless they can phase through whatever rock this is. Dwarf, what rock is this?
I am a rock dwarf. Let's
Dwarf,
see.
what rock is this?
I'm a rock dwarf. I should know things. Hold on. I do have something here. I have stone cutting. I don't know. Let's see what that does.
Oh shit.
What is this?
Yeah. See, I didn't read it because I didn't ever think it'd be relevant, but here we are.
And here we are. You should be able to move your guy now, Tus.
It's a hard no. I can't drag a new one in though. We're just gonna do that.
There's two of you.
Which one's the new one?
This one.
This one.
Bottom
Move it around. Okay.
He gone.
The other one just, phases into the warp. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna post up over here so that I can see the thing, but I'm not like in direct. I'm probably actually over here, where I can see around it this way, but not in direct line sight, so they can't like see through the hole and see me.
Are these glowy mushrooms or just mushrooms?
Nope, they're rocks. Oh, those are mushrooms. Yeah, they're just normal mushrooms.
Okay.
You have a knack for noticing even small inconsistencies and craftsmanship techniques in the stonework around you. That's what stone cutting is.
Oh.
So.
Well, you notice that the cave is inconsistent with the room that you were just in. The cave seems like it may have been naturally formed, while the room was definitely man-made.
No shit.
No shit.
Thanks, Cortana. All right. Well, I'm gonna sleep over.
That's where we are.
I'll be by this rocks or whatever. You know.
Okay. Yep. Nothing. Oh, there's still a white in the room. Look at that. Delete that guy.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. So far you don't hear anything. You guys are kind of stealthily setting up camp. Everything seems okay.
Nice.
You just gonna try to rest it out?
Yeah.
You setting watches?
Yeah.
Yeah. First watch, as usual.
Okay. First watch is 2C, which means John's not gonna be like super fatigued and trying to fall asleep because he'll get a little bit.
Well, do I need to be like third watch to like get rid of fatigue or like what?
It'll be good enough. It'll keep you from falling asleep if you get just a little bit.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
You'll be good enough. We will assume that you communicate your tiredness in a acceptable fashion.
Right.
All right. So you guys don't need to do any perception checks or anything. You're clearly watching this rock wall. You don't see anything happen. We'll call it a full rest. Everybody, drop your drain by 1.
Ew. Fatigue is gone.
Consume some food.
It's another
Everybody
day for
consume food.
dog, right?
Another day for dog.
Again,
Another day on the
times con mod. Is that right?
Yep.
It's for my spells back.
Back to full. I'm gonna take off poisons on my prep and prepare more bombs. Because I feel like poisons are gonna be less useful against undead.
Okay. Good thing you got that little cauldron. I don't know if you actually need the cauldron or not, but
yeah, I don't honestly know what it does.
It's just a little cauldron that walks around. It's a level 1 permanent item.
Follow me, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really do anything.
It can carry stuff.
Yes, it can.
Oh, how much can it carry?
2 bulk
About cauldron's
of
worth.
ingredients or other liquids.
That's a good amount. That's not bad. 2 bulk.
Yeah.
Respectable.
The problem is that I think I actually have to use more actions to throw bombs if I were keeping them in there because of the way my trait works.
Oh.
Yeah, but you could like haul water in that thing.
True. Yeah, if we need to like cart a liquid around for whatever reason.
All right. You guys are awake.
Some holy water.
Rested. You don't hear anything scrabbling around on the other side of the wall.
Oh boy.
It's 2 times your con, right? That's what you get back.
Level times con. Yeah.
Level times con. Yeah. Okay. Great.
2C, did you spend some time to make that staff your own?
I have been trying to. Do you guys not hear me?
Nope, didn't hear you.
Cool. Yeah.
But
yep, I'm prepping my staff.
Okay.
You know what that means.
Yep. Yep. Zeus has got his staff all slicked up and ready to go now.
Oh,
after a lot of fiddling with it, it manages to it warms up in his hand again, and it seems like it's ready to respond to him.
A lot of jokes that could be made, but we'll just continue on.
All right, has everybody got their hit points updated?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
How many charges does this thing have?
You'll find that a couple pages earlier in the stats section.
Oh, hey, Ellie, have any of those Drakeheart potions?
Oh yeah. I'll
Maybe.
just go ahead and pass one to you.
Oh, thank you. I will take one of those.
I now have one less.
Oh.
Do you want both? I feel like they're not actually that good for me.
Yeah.
We'll give you both. We have two.
Sounds like you just handed
There's really no
these
point in me
over.
preparing only one because I can
Yeah.
make two.
I need to like add this to like
Hand 'em
my
right
actual
over.
inventory because like they're the lesser Drakeheart ones, right?
Yeah. I think next level I get the next one up.
One charge.
Yep, one charge until next level, then all of a sudden it gets 2 charges.
Yeah. But I can cast cantrips for free.
All right, what's the plan, fellas? Dirtle.
How are we feeling about going in? Feel about going? How's everybody health wise?
I mean, I'm full.
I'm full.
I'm 2 hit points down, so really hurt.
1 hit point. Yeah, I'm 1 hit point down.
Are you still counting your drained 1, where your
Yeah.
maximum has been reduced by 2 hit points?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at 23 of my 24 available. I normally have 26. I say we go in. I think we sneaky when we try to open up rocks.
Yeah, I guess we'll pull the rocks away, but like I don't know. Before we go in, I just want to like I don't know, look in or listen or do whatever,
Right.
You could always like knock on the rocks and see if the scrabbling starts.
Yeah.
That is true.
What if that encourages them to come over? We could just move the rock and.
True.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, who's moving the rock?
Who's got stealth?
I have no strength.
I have stealth. I have
I've got-
strength. so-
I've got a lot of stealth, not a lot of strength.
I have a medium. I mean, it's more stealth than it is strength. These are just tiny rocks, not like a big ass boulder.
No. Okay.
Yep.
Right.
It's a bunch of rocks. It's a bunch of like medium-sized boulders, because that's what Lee can
Going by
grab.
the sheet, it'd
Well,
be John or.
He's too tiny to
Lee.
grab big stuff.
I can
Or Tracy.
do it. Like I say, I've got stealth and strength, so
Stealth
Can-
check me, John.
Can I assist?
Yeah, you can be the rock handler man behind him. So stack up, however you're going to be stacked up.
where's like the furthest? It'd be right here. Is that where I'd be?
Right there. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. Lee's got to be somewhere there within 5 feet of him.
Like here?
Like a pretty
Yep,
good.
there or the other one to the left, whichever one you want.
There's fun.
Okay.
So I'll go here.
Everybody else. Tusi, is that where you want to be?
Get up
Oh.
over here.
Okay.
Alright.
Roll it, John.
Yeah. I got a 10.
Solid.
Lee, roll it.
I got a 13.
All right. So as you start picking these boulders away, and you know it's only probably about 6 or 8 of them there. And as you get about halfway done, you can hear some creaking noises from the other side, as if something is trying to determine what's happening in the room. Like you hear some shuffling. Would you like to continue moving rocks?
You guys think I can skip off a stone off that pillar and like make it go land somewhere in the room? Is that possible?
I think you want to continue moving rocks at the very least, right?
Yeah.
You think I should back up and get a bow ready, or keep helping?
I think
Get a bow ready.
get a bow ready. I can move these, and then if you see something, just fucking headshot it.
All right, got my bow ready to go.
Bow ready to go. All right. John continues to move rocks. Everybody roll me a perception. Throw it in the initiative tracker.
Hot dog. Grenades. God.
Look at that.
Hey, I don't have to change my number. Perfect.
Nice.
Wait, is my perception +4 now?
Can
Nice,
you
we get-
can you
Nope, it's
extend
+3.
this so that
Oh,
we can
that's
have
a
a
lo-
max HP column?
That's a lot of S's.
There's only 3. They're just skeletons.
Ugh. We hope.
Tucci's
good
played
point.
enough games. He knows how I number things. This is no bueno.
Also, scraping around in a tomb, like this guy.
Yeah. You know, there's that's the
Bones.
thing.
I mean, the other guy was not skeleton, right? I don't know.
Yeah, but
He was
he was different. You could hear him.
Right. So as John's moving rocks, the scraping intensifies, and you see a skeletal figure lumber around the pillar. Let me grab some skeletal figures.
Guys, we're boned.
Did that just fucking happen? Like,
Mhm.
how did we let that happen?
You took the easy one.
I'm pretty humorous.
The low-hanging fruit.
You see some skeletal figures kind of lumbering around. One, 2.
Who's got a mace? Your fists are bludgeoning, right?
Oh yeah, they're fists.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Your fists are bludgeoning, right? Like that was a real thing that just happened.
Yeah, they're fists.
You never know. I thought you did like slashing damage at one point.
I do slashing with Tiger. So
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a
All
perfectly
right,
legitimate
Lee,
question.
take a shot there, buddy.
All right.
Since you were prepared, you're gonna go ahead and get a free shot, and then we'll drop into initiative order.
19, and I guess the one in the front, because,
Alright.
it's in front.
Yep, it's the first one that came around the corner. That'll be number. I didn't hit enter on it. Okay. I don't like that I have to hit enter to like lock in the numbers
10,
I type.
15, 20,
Well,
25.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Lee. You said 19.
Mm-hmm.
That will do the job.
Okay. 3 damage.
Hot.
goddamn.
And that was on number 2 in the front there.
I suppose.
Okay. Where is my pen?
That's
There is my
number
pen.
2.
Yeah, I think you can click on him and see his. No, that'll be number 1. So it is number 1 in the front.
Okay.
That's 1. You said 3 damage.
3 damage on
Okie dokie.
the front one. Whomever.
These things are. Well, that's why they suck so damn bad. Okay. I wondered. All right. We'll drop into initiative order. John, you managed to see those skeletons lumbering around the corner.
What do they have as far as weapons?
You see. That's probably a good thing that I should call out. So these skeletons, they look kind of like they were at one point maybe guardsmen. So they've got some claws, some like bony claws, a scimitar, and you can see they also have. They don't have a shield. They're just hanging out.
But I don't see a bow on any of them, right?
You do, actually, as
Oh.
it turns out. You see little short bows poking up over their shoulders.
Best of both worlds.
And as far as line of sight goes, through this crack, what is their line of sight? Like, if I were to be here, could they see me?
Number 1 could, the other one could not.
Okay.
The crack's about 5 feet, not quite 5 feet wide. You could definitely just walk through it, kind of just turn sideways and walk. Skeletons aren't very bulky, so I can just wander through there.
Well, I think what I'm going to do is going to tiger stance.
Okay, yep.
I'm going to step right here.
Okay.
I'm going to ready an action to flurry of blows the first creature that comes right there.
Okay. So we will move on.
Yep.
You hear in the background, beyond the pillar, it sounds like you can hear some additional clacking, and there's a kind of a rattling noise back there. You can't ascertain what it's coming from.
Oh, these lands were supposed to be uninhabited. What the fuck?
See, John's onto something. Lee, go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna hunt number 1, and then I'm
Okay.
gonna take my double shot at it.
Okay.
I got a 14, and a 9.
Neither of those will hit.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take another shot. 20, not a natural, just a 20.
That one will hit.
Okay. 8 damage.
8 damage.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Making up for lost ground. All right.
Okay. Okay. That skeleton collapses into death. Real death, not undeath. Pile of bones.
We're doing good work here, guys.
Why'd you tell us it's a pile of bones? Is it coming back? Is it coming back? Why'd you tell us it's a pile of bones? Seems ominous.
What's it?
Wouldn't
My
you
turn
like
yet?
to know?
Lee's like,
I don't trust you. I don't trust you at all.
Lee
I'm
goes,
gonna
the
shoot
dirty,
the pile
dirty
of
DM.
bones.
I don't like him.
I'm shooting bones next turn.
I don't like him.
Want to get off Mr. Bones'
Five.
wild ride?
Mm-hmm.
15, 20.
Dude,
Get in there.
I ought to be able to stick my staff through the hole and burning hands, right?
You got 5 more feet of movement?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah, that's fine, because we'll just stick you like right there. That's good. Good enough.
All right.
You'll lean into the room and you can hit
We're
both of them.
Yep, we're sticking our staff out the window and we're fucking throwing fire. They take reflex saving throws. It's DC 18.
Okay. I don't know what the reflex on a skeleton is. Let's look. Oh, look at that. They're Dexy. With a DC what?
18.
Have you played Dark Souls? Can't hit those fuckers.
That's true. All right, damage for me.
10.
10, you said?
Yes, sir.
Okie dokie then. One of the skeletons nimbly evades. Oh no, he doesn't. That's unfortunate. They both only like barely get caught by the blast, but they explode with fire. Bones rattling everywhere, bouncing off walls.
I can't really see very well because I basically just stick my staff through the thing and fire at him. But yeah, all right, that's my turn. Now I'm standing here blocking the way. Gonna get shot for sure.
Gonna get shot.
Yeah, I was doing something, but
Greg, go ahead. Oh yeah, hey, hit Tusi.
no, I said as soon as a skeleton comes through there, I'm not.
You said the first creature.
No, I said as soon as a skeleton comes through, not fucking Lucy.
Mhm.
Also,
I
my
heard
You
character.
did say come through, not go in.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
and also
I'm not gonna make you hit Tusi, but
Also, my
he would-
character
he would
wouldn't
know.
just friendly fire. So,
I mean,
as much as
he's all
I've
about
been,
these if-then statements.
as much as I've been friendly fired by my team, I would not hit them back.
Oh, dude, I would. He walked in front of me. Pop!
If you would have stayed in the way and gone in there, I would have still thrown fire.
Yeah, you would have thrown fire at me. Yeah, that's why I didn't go in there.
We're learning as a team. All right, go ahead, Greg.
Can I squeeze it in here?
Yeah, you can get by Tusi. Yep. So, Greg,
Gonna look
as
around.
you turn the corner, there's burning skeleton bits. You see another skeleton here in the lee of the thing, and then you see 2 armored skeletons. Here, and one here. Both with shields raised, and they're chattering between each other, as if they're giving orders maybe to the other skeletons.
25, 30. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna chuck a alchemist bomb at the left armored one from here.
Okay,
22.
hit.
Okay.
Yes, hit. I had to check the shield raise thing.
So that's 8 damage. Fire, and then 2 persistent fire and 2 splash fire. So 10 total, and then 2 persistent.
Okay.
And then with the rest of my movement, I don't really want to block the door. I also don't really want to take. Do they have like bows too, the armored ones?
Not that you can tell. They have swords and shields and armor.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Some stuff.
And I have. You said it's like a 5 foot, right? I can't be like. Can I be here?
Yeah, you can be there.
Okay.
That's like there's like one little section of tunnel. That's why I asked too if you had some more move. Just wanted to see what was going on.
I might be
Okay.
blocking, but yeah.
Alrighty. So this will be. We can
Unfortunately, I
delete
can only
this.
move the 2C or John's spot, not any farther.
All right, this one's gonna clamber up and go after Greg.
You got it.
So he's gonna swing his sword and follow up with a vicious claw attack. AC
19.
hits for 6 damage.
Okay.
Go ahead, John.
I assume I would have a real. I can't really get through because this is like a narrow passageway, right?
That is correct. If you spend 2 actions, I would let you trade places with somebody. Like you could move and trade.
I get what you're saying. Like I could go where
You
Greg
could
is.
you could kind of
basically.
shove him out of your. You could just kind of shove him out of your way. But you'd have 1 action remaining. I'll give you that, an action to kind of squeeze in there and maybe assist Greg out of the way. Assuming he's willing.
Yeah, if you're willing,
Yeah.
Greg.
Sure.
Greg is definitely willing.
Okay, yeah,
Get the
then
fuck out.
we'll have a. I'll go where he is, I guess. So
Okay. So
Where am I going?
we'll just drop everybody back 1.
yeah, I feel
Okay.
like that.
And yep, John barrels his way in there,
Flurry of blows.
screaming Bofa and D's the whole time.
19 on the first one.
That will hit.
Second hit is a 18.
Also hit.
Or no, not. Yeah, it's an 8. Yeah. Okay. And so. It'll be. It'll be 7 plus 6 is 13 damage, and he has to take a fortitude save of 18 to not be.
He won't worry
Yeah,
about
I
that.
figured.
So you hit him, and he explodes into a bunch of pieces. Go ahead and take a reflex save, John.
26.
Good God.
Yeah, I have a plus 10 to reflex. No armor.
See what the DC is on this. John, you take 1 damage.
Oh.
From the bone shrapnel.
Exploded.
Ow.
All right, John, you got anything else?
That was my third action, so I can't do anything else. So. Hello.
All right, so these 2 skeletons move up in formation. They raise their shields and then slash at you with the longsword around the shield. Both of them. Your AC is 20. So we got a miss. Ooh, look at that one. And a crit.
Oh.
You're going to take 13 damage.
Ow.
And then we'll be to Lee.
Can I delay?
Yeah, you may delay.
Then I'll delay.
Weird how we're getting a fight in a tunnel, and the archer can't do anything.
Yep.
I mean, I can shoot if you guys want.
There's literally three of us
skipping them
lined
off, skipping them off the walls.
Yeah, it's fine.
That'd be fucking funny.
Look, I've been hurt by everybody, I think, in this party at this point, so...
Yep.
So I'll be delaying.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a specific trigger for delay, or are you just going to delay until you want to jump in?
I would like to delay until I see an opening. I guess I can ready. I mean, if it. Yeah, I'll
yeah, I think you can do that.
Something opens up.
Okay, John, back to you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep. No, it's absolutely not.
It was like,
God.
that's a quick turn.
Yeah,
should be
I'm
TC
sorry.
and Greg, I think.
Yeah, it's TC and Greg. I was reading something in the
John,
book.
how much health do you have?
16
Oh
hit
Lord,
points.
here he goes.
You have 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're Dexy. All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna swap with Greg.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna just cast my own burning hands.
Here we go.
Go ahead, give me a deep reflex saving throw.
Flex saving throw. 23.
That you get half damage.
That's good.
9 total. So
What was the DC on it? You said
18.
18.
Yep.
What is their reflex? Okay. You said 9 total.
9 total. Yeah.
Okay. So
Rounded up
the
or down, by the way.
you round.
They rounded up.
I think you round up.
So I'd
Yeah.
take 5.
5,
You'd take
yeah.
5.
Okay,
I don't know that it actually says anywhere. It probably does, but we'll call it up for now.
that's fine.
All right. So the skeleton on the left, nimbly flattens himself against the wall, and the fire kind of parts around him and his shield. Isn't even singed. The one on the right, however, does take a small blast, and the bones don't look like they're really hurt that bad. The fire doesn't catch on them. They're blackened a little bit, but they don't seem just all too hurt from this situation.
Well, they don't.
JC, you're cutting out bad again.
Yeah. Well, give me 1 second. I'm gonna swap mics. I'm just gonna. Now that my phone's charged, I got an extra USB port.
All right. While you swapping mics, Greg, I believe you're up.
Assuming I probably can't chuck a bomb through there either, so I'll probably also delay.
You could lob a bomb over John's head.
Yeah,
You okay with taking 2 more?
Sounds better,
damage,
too.
John?
it's fine.
All
Just,
Okay.
I accept it.
Well,
For
John's
what it
gonna
is.
need to take toughness and
Yeah, there's
We'll take a shot at the far one, I guess. That's probably the one I can probably see.
I did
Yep.
take toughness, by the way. So
nice.
That's 26.
wow.
That will hit.
Okay. Damage. 6 plus 3 is 9. So 11 to the target, 2 to the other one, and then 2 persistent to the other one now.
Okay. So what you said? It's firebomb.
Yeah.
Okay, and you said 11.
Yep.
Okay, so the bones blacken a little further, but the fire doesn't seem to catch.
How much damage do I take, Greg? Is it just 2?
2 for you, yeah.
That was startling.
Does it help if I
Okay.
get out of the way for Lee? I will move.
Yeah.
I don't know if it helps or not, but I will move.
All
that's
right.
it.
John, that's to you.
Well, who's looking more hurt? This one?
The one on the right is a little blackened and singed.
A little black and singed. I'm gonna flurry of blows him.
Okay.
a 22.
That will hit.
Okay. Second one is a way less than that, an 8. So no.
Okay, so he's going to use the shield block reaction and snap his shield up in front of your fist.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me damage. I got to figure out how hard the shield is.
Okay.
Because that's a thing.
It'll be 5 slashing and DC 18 fort save. Not B.
So you hear a dull bang as your fist reverberates off the metal shield. He will go ahead and take his fort save, though. He is indeed stunned by the hardness of your blow.
Yep, stunned 1.
Okay, cool.
And,
blows hard.
let's see. What does that do exactly? That just.
That's what I'm looking up right now. I think he gets one less action.
Yeah, I think it's 1 less action.
I think. I'm looking right now to make sure.
Stun overrides slow.
No, you can't act while stunned.
That's it. Okay, yeah.
Ooh, pretty strong.
Yeah.
Stunned usually includes a value which indicates how many total actions you lose, possibly over multiple turns. Each time you regain action, such as at the start of your turn, you reduce the number you regain by your stun value. So he loses 1 action.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay. So go ahead. You got more.
So he's stunned as of right now, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it does anything to like your AC or anything, does it?
He loses his shield block because while you're stunned, you can't.
Oh, he does.
He's no longer blocking.
So say I were to take another strike and then 10-foot step, I could get by 2C, couldn't I?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Because I can 10-foot step in Tiger
You can
Stance.
You can step past him. Yeah.
Yeah. So I will go ahead and take another strike at him at a +1. Let's just see if I.
John's over here just ducking and fucking weaving.
12 now. So.
That will not do it.
Nope. And then I'm going the 10-foot step to.
And it is a 10-foot step, correct? You avoid AOs on that.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot step. So.
Okay.
I'm gonna go right there.
That's fair.
Neato. You know what he just did to you, right, Toos?
Hey, I totally get it.
That was payback for the fire.
It's not even payback. It's just if I'm up there for another round, I'm gonna be down. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is
All
the
right.
way to do it.
So the 1 is it regains its feet after John's punishing blow to his shield. He raises his shield up, and he actually reaches around behind him and draws out a lance. And he's just kind of standing behind this other skeleton now with a lance drawn and shield up. The skeleton in the front
shield ball
is going. He sidles forward, raises his shield, and swings at Tusi. He will miss.
Wow.
Would you look at that?
Would you just look at it? Go ahead, Lee.
Can I
Unless
see
you
him
wanted to.
Can I see him past 2C or do I?
You absolutely can. You have line of sight.
All right, I'm gonna
tell
hunt.
him take the shot.
I'm gonna hunt the front one. Is the front one the hurt one or the back one the hurt one?
The back one is the hurt one.
Ugh. I'm gonna hunt the front one and take my shots on the front one though, because I think.
Take the shot.
All right,
Round
here we
it
go. An 18 and an 8.
Okay, neither.
Okay. So last action. Ooh, a 1, a natural 1. So a 4 total.
All right, give me a percentile. Let's see if you hit Tusi.
Oh boy.
9.
All right,
Like-
Tus. Like 9.
9. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage for whacking Tusi in the back of the head with 1.
All right. 1.
Nice.
He grazed it.
Just grazed him.
I was consistently
Just grazed
bad.
him.
Consistently
Yeah,
bad.
we're
That's good. Consistently bad.
That's good.
Just get all those out of the way now. All right. Do you have more shots, Lee?
No, that was it. The hunting, the double shot,
Yep,
and then the
hunting,
single
shot. Yep.
Yep.
All right, go ahead, Toos.
Right. What is my 5-foot step again? Is it just an action?
It's one action to 5-foot step backward and avoid AOs.
All right. I'll take one action back, and then I'm actually gonna try to make him come out further. 5, 10, 15, 20, and we're just gonna sling fire at it. Definitely throwing from my staff though, because I've got a fucking staff.
All right,
If you got
because
a
it looks
staff,
cooler.
yeah, you use a staff. 23.
Yep.
All right, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage. Damn. I am
All
just
right.
consistent damage if as long as I hit.
All right. Again, the fire just it you can see it blackens a few bones. Doesn't seem to take as hard as you thought it would.
That's whatever.
Alrighty. Greg. I didn't lose Discord. Oh no, there we go.
Nope.
It got oddly
I
quiet.
think I'm just gonna take some crossbow shots at the first guy, I suppose. Ugh.
I'm gonna go refill my drink real quick. Be right back.
18.
Okay. 18's a no.
And I think the next one's smaller than that, so yep. That'll be nada.
All right. So you're unloaded right now.
Unloaded, yes.
Okay, John, to the top.
I've got a minor healing potion. I'm gonna go ahead and drink.
All right, draw drink. That's 2.
Yep. So what is that? A D8. Oh, am I right?
Yep, D8's minor.
Hot damn. Hot 6.
Take it.
All right. And then ready in action to attack any skeleton that with a flurry of blows that steps into my range. So
Good enough. Good enough. All right. So you'll see the skeleton. He's gonna keep his shield up. He's gonna wander in.
all right, and gonna back attack.
Pop him.
Ooh, nat 20. That's 29.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And then the second
So-
one, flurry is only it's less. It doesn't hit. So
Okay. So he's going to try to shield block it.
Okay.
So go ahead and throw me damage.
so it'll be 2d6. Is it the plus? Is the plus modifier doubled as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So that'll be 16 damage plus he gets persistent bleed damage of 3, and he has to do a DC 18 fortitude save to not be stunned.
Okay. So 16, you said.
16, 3 with 3 persistent bleed damage.
And okay. So. Okay. Well, the skeleton's not gonna bleed, as it turns out.
Or are they not?
They're skeletons.
Yeah, I guess
They don't have any blood.
Right.
They don't have blood.
It's weird 'cause
Let
I
me
could
check.
I think I could make the wraith bleed, couldn't I? But I
Yeah,
can't-
yeah, because he's got some blood.
but I can't make a.
So I
skeleton
don't
bleed.
know.
That's weird.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just spitballing here and saying that almost checks out, but not quite.
Should be under.
All right, I gotta see how many hit points this shield has. Whew. Okay. You thumped the shield pretty bad. It's got a big ass dent in it.
Okay.
I like that you can break shields in this. It makes me happy. Okay. Makes me really happy, actually. Okay, so that skeleton. Oh, he had to take a save too, didn't he?
DC 18 fortitude. Or actually, let me see.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me read this real quick. Oh yeah, it's only stun 3 on a crit failure. So.
Okay, nope. He is he's stunned.
Okay.
He is stunned, and he's going to lose that last action. Well, I guess actually, technically, you stun him, and then next turn he's going to get 2 actions because he can't act while stunned, and it says when you regain actions, stun goes away. So he's stunned.
Okay.
The one in the back is going to try to stab you with the lance.
Okay.
Over the shoulder, over the shoulder action. Damn. Okay. Let's see. So that's going to be a crit. For row 8, 20.
I'm down.
Damn. All right.
So critting John is just my job, as it turns out. I don't crit anybody else, just you.
You really don't.
Well, then again, I attack John about 4 times as much as everybody else.
This is also true. Yep.
Lee, that'll be to you.
Okay, I'm going to take my double shot at the hunted one in the front.
Yep. His shield's down.
I got a 17.
Not quite.
And a 10.
Missed it by a mile.
Okay. Then it'll be 2 more shots, and we've maxed out the minuses, so it doesn't really matter. A 9 and a natural 1 again.
Well, nobody's in the way this time.
Okay.
All right, Tusi.
That was some rough shooting.
Yeah, I'm not doing so hot.
All
Doing
right,
it with
I'm
the
gonna go
shirt.
ahead and cast heal on John. John, you're gonna get 16 hit points back.
Woo.
And then I'll use my third action to toss a boulder, flick a little thing of lava at him. And the guy in the front. How does 27 feel?
27 feels like a hit.
All right, cool. He takes 4 damage.
Fire or not fire? Okay.
It is fire.
Yep. Doesn't seem to phase him.
That's unfortunate.
All right. Done, Deuce? You got more?
Nope, that's it. That's 3 actions.
Go ahead, Greg. Oh, yeah, you healed.
Yeah.
Chuck a bomb at the back one, I guess.
Yep.
Nope. 2
So
splash.
splash.
Yep.
Doesn't really seem to do anything.
Yep.
But shake it. Anything else? Reload your crossbow, perhaps?
I'll reload my crossbow, yeah. Ready my fists.
Uh-oh, he's going in.
No, I'm not going in. I'm just gonna ready them.
Got these fists ready. All right. John, you are up.
I imagine I'm prone because I went down, right?
You're prone and no longer tigering.
Okay, yep. So I'm going to stand up, tiger stance. That's 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going after this dude again because fucking.
Whop him while he's stunned.
Yep. Let's see here. So.
In the face.
18.
That will just miss.
And then,
Oh no, hold on. Wait, nope. I'm sorry. That will hit because he's stunned and stuff.
Sick. And then second one. A 7. So no.
So you got 1 hit.
1 hit. Then another DC 18 fort save, or else he's stunned again. 5 damage.
Okay, so he doesn't seem to really like be damaged by the blow, but she's definitely reeling a little more than he was.
Okay.
So we'll go to them. So he's visibly shaken at this point. All he manages to do is get his shield back in front of him.
Okay.
The one in the back, however, raises his shield and just tries to prod at John twice.
Crits me again.
Just double crit shoot, yeah. He will. All right, guys. I'm blanking out. The first minus is 5.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5.
For second attack. First one's 5, right?
Yes.
I don't know why I just blanked out like that.
I don't know twice, so I don't know the answer.
So
to that.
22, John. That'll hit.
That hits.
Right?
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
He will whop you for a solid 10.
Well, could be worse.
Well, that's exactly half of what the crit was.
Yeah.
So. Yep, they're done. Leroy.
All right, I will continue to attempt turreting. So we'll take the double shot.
Just keep on trucking.
Much better, a 27 and a 14.
Okay.
14.
27 will hit.
Okay. For 2.
Okay.
Oh.
It rattles around its rib cage and comes out the other side. Somehow gets by the shield.
Okay. And then I'm going to shoot 2 more times. So we're looking at a natural 1 again.
Okay. You're good. John's not standing directly in your line of fire.
And an 11.
Nope. Man, Lee, you need to burn those dice and get some different ones.
No, they're my Neapolitan ice cream dice, but I'm going to find another D20 here.
My Neapolitan ice cream dice.
You've seen them, haven't you?
I know. Yes, I've seen them.
All right, I'm rummaging around in my bag. I'll find a new D20 for the next round. That's it for me. That's all I got. Bad shots.
God,
Right.
Lee's churning through arrows like nobody's business.
Yeah.
I've learned. I'm gonna Ray of Frost this dude.
He's trying to learn lessons.
All right. It's 25 hit.
25 will hit.
All right. He takes 2 plus 4 plus 1, so 7. 7.
What kind of damage? Is it ice?
Cold. It's cold.
Cold? Okay. He takes a little bit of damage.
All right. Cool.
But it seems like he's not really affected by the cold as much as a human would be.
That checks out.
We need Sonic.
So,
Yeah.
alrighty. Tushi done. You got anything else?
I'm gonna take 2 steps forward just in case something.
I'm ready for you to get in there and whop him with a stick.
If spells only cost 1 action, I would.
I mean, you can get in there and you could whop him with that stick 3 times.
And
All
miss
right.
all of them.
Greg. Oh yeah.
Oh no, I'll hit. I just won't do any damage.
Can I be on the rock or do I have to be here?
It's just rubble. Counted as difficult, and you're good.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna move in and punch.
oh, he's going.
I mean, I'm assuming the sickle won't do much. Slashing's usually resisted. Well, actually, I thought it was piercing. It's not. Let's say I pulled out the sickle and not my fist.
I'm good with that.
I'm gonna use the sickle.
Seems reasonable.
24
Will hit.
and not gonna hit the other one. 1d4 damage is 2.
Yep,
2 slashing.
He's gonna snap his shield up and completely block your sickle.
Okay.
But that uses his reaction. So John now has an opening for both of these.
Uh-huh. Is it my turn? Yes.
It is your turn. Assuming, well, Greg, do you have another action?
No.
Oh,
That
you
was
missed
free.
your second sickle attack. Got it.
Uh,
Go on.
Debating if I should drink one of these Drake cards or if I should just go in.
Is this the
How much
damage
health-
one?
How much health do you have again?
I have 6 hit points.
Oh, I probably should have healed you. I wasn't.
It's fine.
It would have been the only action I could have taken, and I thought I might try to hit him with some cold damage and see if I could take the dude down.
Yeah.
I think maybe we should just back up and try to get him out into open space so we can flank him.
True.
That's probably the right move. If we can get out. Although we're not doing shit as far as range damage goes right now.
No.
Man, you really stuck that knife in there, didn't you, Lee?
Yeah. It'd be good to be able to flank.
So,
That's probably the only real advantage we'll
I
get.
said we.
So when I've been hitting him with my slashing damage or whatever, does it seem like it's actually hurting him, or are they kind of just not actually?
You're So you've only hit him with the slashing damage the one time. Yeah, the one time I believe, and it's when the shield took it, and he did take some damage.
Okay.
Around the shield. But again, you notice the slashing is not quite as effective as it would be against a flesh and blood opponent.
Because I mean, the thing is with Tiger Stance is I can be in Tiger Stance, but I can choose to do the Tiger Claw attack, or else I can just do like 2 fist attacks with Flurry of Blows. So it's just bludgeoning damage, but it's at 1d6.
Fists would probably.
Yeah.
So just to be candid, fists would do more damage,
Right.
but you wouldn't get your stun stuff. Right?
No, because.
Or do you still get that?
Because as long as my flurry, as long as I do target the same creature with 2 strikes from my flurry of blows, I can try and stun the creature. So.
Oh, okay. So you're not really losing much.
No. So I think that's what I'll do is I'll just do the normal fist attacks against him, try and bludgeon him down. So.
We're getting places now.
Let's do that. First one is a 24.
Will hit.
Second one is a 17.
That will not hit.
Okay, so it'll be 1d6 plus 3. It'll only be 4 bludgeoning.
Rip.
Yep. Sad.
Oh no.
I know.
But you hit him, and he definitely felt it though.
And then DC 18 for it.
It's a bummer because if I was any other,
Gosh, damn it!
all of
He
my
failed another
elementals toss would have been
Just
all my ultimates.
still stunning him.
Yeah.
He's just stunning the shit out of him.
Yeah.
That's
The shield's just like clanging, clang, clang, clang.
so. I guess I'll take another.
You should 10-foot step out.
Well, I'm gonna
probably.
take another hit at him just because.
Oh yeah.
Then
I'll 10-foot step. Yeah.
Yeah. Let Greg take this hit.
Yeah. Like,
Yep.
So next attack, same thing. It's only a 12, so it doesn't hit. So then I'm going to 10-foot step to how about right here?
Yep, seems good.
Yep.
So I think the reason why people complain about Pathfinder is they don't realize that you have to rotate in combat because things do so much damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's kind of realistic, right? I mean, you get fucking whacked with a stick of any sort. You don't want to be there anymore.
No.
Yeah. Get me out of here, boys. I don't want. He hurt.
Okay. All right. So the one in the front, he shakes off yet another stun, raises his shield and swings his sword at Greg. The one in the back raises up his shield and gives Greg 2 pokes with a lance. So the first one will hit. Greg, your AC 17? 19. Yeah, it'll still hit. Okay. Greg, you're going to take 6 damage from the sword. And 10 damage from the lance. From one, he sticks you good once, and you manage to slip the second one.
Yep.
These dudes do hurt. Go ahead, Lee.
All right. Fresh D20s. Here we go.
Here they go.
18, and a 9.
Negative.
You're in that 18 though. Real consistent.
Yeah.
He has been right there.
Consistently bad. Here we go. There we go. A 22.
That will hit.
And a 13.
That will not hit.
The 22 does 6 damage.
Holy shit. Lee managed to chip a little bit off of him with his bow. He chipped a little piece of bone off. Just a tiny piece.
I'm out of juice.
Tusi, you're up.
Greg, what's your hit points at?
Ouch.
6.
I thought you were gonna fucking burning hands him.
I'm
No,
also
if
at
anything-
6. So
If anything, I would I would chilling spray, but it doesn't feel right with both of you at 6. Greg's, are you gonna get an action before they act, Greg?
Yeah, I'm right after you.
Okay.
If I can book it.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna heal up John and then kind of take another 5 foot. I'm gonna rotate in. So I'll rotate in. And actually, I'm gonna try to go out here, so they have to get a little further out. But then I'll just heal John. And then Greg, you can just get out of dodge. That's 12 for you, John.
Living his best life over there.
That's it.
If I
for
die, I
me.
live again.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that I've done.
All right, Greg.
Ooh.
Alright, 5-foot step, throw a bomb at the first one. 27.
Will hit.
Okay. No. Oh no. I rolled two ones.
You have a
That's,
hero point. If you do choose to use it, I think you
Yeah.
actually have 2.
You can use those on damage.
No, I only
Don't
have
you?
one.
Or no, you have 1. You can use them on any die roll.
Yeah, but it's 2d6, so like it's gonna be minimal.
You rolled a 1 on both of them, like a boss.
Yeah.
Get it.
I mean, it's still 4 because of the
Yep.
splash on both. I don't think it's worth it.
Okie.
I'm just gonna back off then with the third action.
Okay.
It's reasonable.
Actually, I think I have to go here. Otherwise, it's 20, 30. Yep.
John, that's back to you.
Would I have to step here, or can I move there? Like, I don't know. As long as I just don't want to take an AOO.
Oh no, you can move in. It's
Yeah.
only if you're leaving.
Okay.
Make him come out a little bit further. I say you take another 5-foot step back, but to the right.
Could I move
and I
like
think-
here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or like even one to the right too, if you can, like up against the wall.
Like
and,
there?
and then also back one. Like
Oh, like there?
yeah. As
So-
long as you have good footing, we just want them to spread them out.
Yeah, because I could 10-foot step here.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
You can walk forward, hit the one in the face,
Oh,
and
and
then
then
10-foot step
I get what you're
out.
saying. Move, hit,
Yeah.
step back. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Fuck yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do
that's-
monk things.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, that's right. That's
Like-
what I want to do.
It's float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
That's right. I'll go up and I'm going to use, just fists, right, on flurry blows.
Yep.
So, yep. First one is
Fucking
a
whack 'em.
20, dirty.
20 will miss.
Oh.
Second one is worse, so,
Oh no
Yep.
go.
and 10-foot step back.
So close.
Yep.
All right. So they will follow you out. All right. Seeing a multitude of targets, the swordsman there is going to continue to. He's going to raise his shield up and swing at John. The other one is going to try to cover his buddy's back, raise his shield up, and stab at Tusi. The lance. John, that'll miss you. Tusi, that will hit you. You'll take 8 damage, Tus.
It's totally fine.
Yep. All right, that'll be back to the turret to redeem
All right.
himself. I don't know. He did pretty
Fresh
good last time.
Fresh dice. I did the
He
best
dealt
I
1
could.
damage.
Here we go. Ooh, that is good. So I got a 27, and then a
Yep.
natural 20 plus 6. So a 27 and a 26.
Okay, so those will both hit.
Okay.
You said a what was the other one? The
So
first one was natural, or was it
the
natural
fir-
20?
No, the first one was a 27, not natural.
Okay.
The next one was a nat 20 plus 6, so 20.
Okay, so hit and crit. Yeah, you get
Okay,
1 hit,
and
1 crit.
Here we
And
go.
because of the way your ability works, you'll add the damage together when you're looking at overcoming resistance.
Yep, it's 2d8s plus a d10. So
Which
here we
one
go.
did you shoot at?
Holy shit. I
Which one
rolled
did you shoot at?
3 total.
Oh no!
no.
The front one. 3 total. 3 total.
3 total.
Yeah.
So bad.
I know.
Hero point.
Lee has 2 hero
I do.
points.
Hero point that.
Can I reroll all of it then? Is that
So
how
you
that
can
works?
reroll 1 die per hero point.
I'm rolling the 10. It's 4 total now.
Lee, you're really bad at dice, man.
I'm so bad. I'm so bad at dice.
He shot
Alright.
so many bow or arrows, just fucking nailed him, and both of them like hit him in the foot.
Okay, well, hey, 4 damage.
So-
All right. No, it's not. I'm not done. My turn's not over. I get two
I know.
arrows.
I was gonna tell you what happened with those 2 arrows.
Okay, tell me.
They managed to. They hit him on the insides of the arm, slid in, and he now has 2 arrows lodged in his rib cage, just
All right.
kind of hanging out there. They didn't hit him very hard. They're just like bouncing around in his rib cage.
That's all I got. All right, here we go. An 11 and a 14, so nothing.
Nope.
All right.
God,
Brutal.
Yeah.
that was Lee. That was special. You should have
It
killed
was
that guy.
Sad. Sad.
Seriously.
My turn. All right, Lee, what's
Yep.
your health at?
My health's full.
Or no,
34.
shit, the other one. John, what's your health at?
18.
All right, so you're good. I'm pretty spry. So I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back, and I'm gonna throw ice at the one that's looking at John.
Okay. What you got?
Damn, I've been rolling really well. I took all your mojo, Lee.
I guess so.
24
Hits.
for 6 damage. Cold.
All right. You see his bones frost over just a little. This skeleton is looking super ragged. He's in bad shape. His bones are crumbling away. One of the arrows lodged in his rib cage. The arrow falls out. You got anything else, or are we going to Greg?
Nope, that's it for me. I'm trying to separate him.
Go
I might have
ahead,
pinned John
Greg.
against the wall, but he gets to act before they do. So.
I've been
Do I
worse
go
than
punch
this.
it then?
Are you out of bombs?
Just throw a bomb at the.
I'm 4 I've thrown.
No, I think you. I think you like step like here or something, or maybe even here, to make them kind of have to spread out to get us.
I'm gonna battle medicine myself.
Actually, seems like a really
That's a
good
good
idea.
idea.
That's- I didn't realize you could treat wounds yourself. So.
Yep.
We'll
So
go ahead
Greg,
and
I was
try
looking at
that.
the I was looking in the Advanced Player's Handbook or Advanced Player's Guide. There is a medic archetype that requires you to have the battle medicine trait to take it. You might look at it.
Okay. Yeah, we haven't really gotten to the point of being able to take those yet.
Yeah, it'll be this next level, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is a 18, which I believe is enough.
That should succeed.
Yep. So it is 2d8.
Yep.
Yeah, 2d8. Okay. So d8, d8, and I got 9, so I will restore 9 to myself. And then I will go ahead and just... God damn it, I can't flank him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, we're going in. I'm going to flank him and I'm going to punch him. The 24 on the punch.
Okay. He's gonna whip his shield around. As he sees you run by, gonna try to block it. What kind of damage we got?
I mean, it's a D4, so it's probably gonna be small. 3.
All right. Bangs off his shield.
Okay, that's it.
Go ahead, John.
Well, seeing that he is, shield up at Greg, I'm gonna flurry of blows his fucking ass.
Get him.
Aha. That'll be a 19.
Did you add your... Oh, I take a -2 for
Yeah.
flat-footed for planking. So
Yeah.
yes, that'll hit.
Okay, and then the second one is a 15.
That will not hit.
Okay, so it'll be 1 plus 3. Hot damn. That is 7 bludgeoning and a DC 18 fortitude save.
So you hit him in the head and he explodes into bone shrapnel. Greg and John take reflex saves.
Oh, God.
18.
Okay. Greg?
More than that. Let's see. I have a +9, so 28.
Damn.
I rolled 19. So.
So,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
John, you'll take 1 damage. Greg, you won't take any.
Okay.
That was my first
That
action.
was minimal.
For my second action, I will 10-foot step to here.
Oh
Punch
yeah.
this motherfucker in the
And
face.
then I'm going to try and smack him in the back of the head with my fist.
That seems right.
Nat 20. +1.
Okay,
21.
he is going to try to throw his shield up. So you got a 21, you said?
Yep, 21.
Okay, so you did get a critical hit. He'll try to throw his shield in front of your powerful fist.
Okay. And this is brawling, and since it's brawling, he has to do a fortitude save against my class DC or be slowed 1 until the end of my next turn.
He failed the shit out of it.
I need to do damage, right?
Yep.
6, that'll be 7 plus 6 is 13 bludgeoning damage, and he is slowed 1. Yes.
Okay, you smacked him pretty good. This guy's shield has a big old ding in it now. It's actually a bigger ding than the other one. This guy's shield is just almost caved in.
Right.
I like this shield mechanic. It makes me happy. Alrighty.
That is my turn.
So, seeing he is now surrounded in close quarters, this skeleton is going to.
Load.
He's he's gonna drop his lance, draw his sword, and take a swing at each of you,
Alright.
abandoning defense for a second. So he's gonna swing at Greg first, and then John. He, in his haste and just overwhelmed by the flanking maneuvers, he missed both of you.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, you take it sometimes when you get it. All right, turret, finish him off, or well, I don't know if you can. Unless you know.
All right, I've got all fresh dice. They're all mismatched, but they're all fresh. So here we go. Mother. All right, I rolled a 1 again,
Oof,
and then a 13. So
That's a no-go.
all right, and then I had to hunt him for my first action.
Yep.
There we go. A 20, not a natural, but a 20.
It will hit 'cause he didn't raise his shield.
All right, hit him for 5.
It doesn't seem to penetrate.
All right.
Tried.
Skeleton's OP.
Skeletons are Pathfinder's about figuring out resistances and going around them.
All right.
Very very damage types. But skeletons are kind of OP. They resist a lot of shit.
They do.
All right,
I'm gonna
Tusi.
run up behind this dude and use.
I'll give him the
Produce Flame.
stick.
No, I'm gonna use. Well, no, actually, fuck yeah, I'm gonna give him the stick. I'm gonna use Produce Flame on the stick in melee range. Because Produce Flame is a melee thing. We're fucking gonna hit
Okay.
him with a fiery stick.
Okay.
Really?
How does?
Well,
I mean, it.
Hang on.
Why not?
no, I mean it makes sense. It's just
It's
All right. If he rolls a 20, I mean, right?
Yeah,
It can work.
no. It I'm using Produce Flame.
yeah. This is
Oh, I
normally
thought you were gonna make flames on the staff and then whack him with it.
No. I'm just, so it says a small ball of flame appears in the palm of your hand. Well, I'm assuming if I'm using the stick, a small ball of flame will appear at like the tip of the stick or something. And
Okay.
then I'm gonna swing it at him because I can use it in melee range, and I lash out. So I'm swinging a stick that's got a piece of fire, a little ball of flame sticking on the edge of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Hit him with a
Alright.
flaming stick.
So 18.
Nope.
Wah wah. Okay, that's it.
Well,
He's
actually,
standing
he is flanked and flat-footed. He's just not flanked by you, so I'll give it to you.
All right, I picked up my D4, so I'm just gonna roll it again. 3 plus 2 is 5. Oh, plus 4 more. So 9.
Fire.
Damage.
Okay,
Fire.
he's got some blackened bones. He's starting to look pretty rough too. That'll go to Greg.
Time to fist him in the ass.
Okay,
Oh,
that's happening
okay.
right now.
I guess it's that kind of party.
It's that kind of party.
What I do every
The
every
last
battle.
one may hit. It was a 15.
Nope, negative.
I think you needed like a 20, or I guess 18.
Well, no, I'm flanking, and then I thought with
Yeah.
the shield he was heading a 20, but
Yeah.
maybe not.
He was a 20. It's almost over now, but he was a 21 with his shield raised, so 19. So he would go down to 17
Okay, yeah.
for flat-footed.
Right.
That's it. I rolled 3 and 1 on the first two, so
Nice.
Yeah.
Everybody's rolling poorly. John,
reverse order.
finish this dude off.
Yep. Flurry of blows. First one is a 18.
Okay, so that will hit. He's going to try to whip his shield up in front of it.
Second one is a 17.
That one will also hit. He can't whip his shield twice.
Okay. A 1d6 plus 3 bludgeoning.
So the first one says
That'll be 7 plus 6 is 13 bludgeoning damage, and the DC 18 fortitude save. Not be.
All right, so John, he whips his shield in front of that first blow. You punch through the gap you made, or the big dent you made earlier, and punch him right in. He crumbles and explodes. Everybody, take a reflex save.
Exactly the same.
15. Yep.
Would you say 15, John?
Yeah, I took 15.
Okay, Greg.
28 again. Assuming nothing.
Greg doesn't take damage.
21 for me.
Tusi's taking 1. John's taking 2.
2. Okay.
Yep. And he's crumbled out. He's down.
All right, and that's. Are we
out of combat?
You don't hear anything else. The coast seems to be clear.
Right, I'm
I want
gonna
to
run into the room.
Yeah, and are there bones in here?
Like there's like debris, like pieces of bones where they've exploded.
Okay, but there's not like a pile of bones or anything, right?
There's that one pile of bones there.
I'm gonna crush them.
Yep, you crush them successfully.
Okay, I'm gonna just go.
All right.
Good shit. If you didn't do it, I was about to.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking skeleton fucks.
Yeah, fuck them.
I'm gonna wander in this way, and I'm gonna like try to invest or perceive something around the door. See if I hear anybody out there.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna loot the bodies. Or
Okay.
see if any of the weapons and stuff haven't disintegrated.
The weapons have not disintegrated. The shields are pretty well ruined because of John beating the fuck
They got
out of them.
Bofa dents all over them.
Yep.
They got D's
Yep.
dents.
Yep.
Tusi, roll your perception.
It was not
Greg-
good. I got a 9.
You don't hear anything. Greg, you find 2 long swords, 2 lances, some really rusty, shitty scimitars. About 4 of them.
Okay.
The armor is basically rotted chainmail.
Does anyone like have carrying capacity? Because I actually cannot carry those.
I do. I have how much bulk do I have right now? Look.
Yeah, because with my shitty strength, I have very low bulk.
I don't really carry anything, so I can carry quite a bit. My total bulk right now is I can hold 13 bulk, though, and I have what I can tell. Right, L1. I think I have,
L,
like,
you get 10 L's is 1 bulk.
4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have 2 bulk.
Oh yeah, all you.
Yeah.
What about the food?
Carry these.
Did you count the food?
Yes, because it is. Oh wait, total 1 L. Hold on. 2 plus 1. Okay, hold on. I have to do.
Yeah, the
2,
food is the
3,
majority of what
4,
I'm carrying.
5. Yeah, hold on. I need to update my food.
Actually, I forgot to eat last night, didn't I?
16 food. Let me update my thing.
Yeah, it's actually been a little while since I.
16.
I assume we ate at some point.
Yep, you ate last night.
Let's see here. So that's 2 bulk plus. 7. Okay, so I have,
Lee, what are you doing
I
while
have
they're bulking
I
out?
have 3.5 bulk.
Bulking up.
I'm gonna walk around and pick up arrows.
Okay, how many did you shoot?
25, all of them. That's no more.
Holy fuck!
I guess for a turn, yeah. It's like
Yeah,
turn.
that's right. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me get some dice here.
Buddy.
God damn.
25. All right. Like I said, there's two long swords and two lances that are in decent enough shape that somebody might want to buy them off you.
All
All right, Lee.
I'll pick them up. I'll figure out the weight and all that shit.
I'm also gonna drink my 2 elixirs. Get some more healing, hopefully. 1, 4. Okay. 20 life. And I will be right back.
You got 12 arrows back, Lee.
Ooh, all right. It's not good.
Just fucking fire it away.
Hey,
Do you even own a melee weapon?
I own a dagger. It's real crappy. I need to get something else probably.
You can use you're proficient with like literally any martial weapon. So those long swords would totally work, but they aren't finesse. So you'll get a shitty bonus on them.
If you want one, I can give you one.
Turns out somebody's still got a short sword on them from a long time ago. I don't know who ended up with it, but there's a silver it was a silver plated short sword. If you remember correctly.
I don't remember that at all.
I don't remember that at all.
I remember it. I don't know who got it. I don't have it.
Because you guys were not excited about it.
We might have.
Didn't
We didn't
put it.
We
I
didn't
have
sell
no
it.
idea.
Did
I mean,
we?
to
Yeah,
be
have
fair,
no
I
idea.
don't. I don't
Yeah,
use weapons
nobody
at
sold
all.
it. I think everybody said, "Oh, we'll give it to Lee," and then he never wrote it down.
Oh.
So Lee, you find a silver plated
Okay.
short sword when you go to reach for your dagger.
Okay.
You're like, "Oh, when did this happen?"
All right.
It's like the lowest shitty quality silver short sword when you look it up, Lee.
Okay.
Handy for bypassing some resistances.
Yeah.
Things.
Yeah, I figured the dagger wouldn't be any good because I think it's just piercing.
Yep, that is correct.
So-
The short sword's piercing too, but
Oh, yeah.
there are some things that are vulnerable to silver.
Werewolves.
But anyways, Tusi, you don't hear anything.
Yeah,
You
check
see a long hallway with the door at the end.
All right. Well, I'm assuming that I didn't hear anything, so I'm gonna wander in.
Alrighty.
John,
Actually,
do you
I'm
need
I'm
healing?
gonna sneak.
I'm
that's
at
probably the
15.
right
I
move.
could use a little.
I will treat wounds you, I guess.
Alright,
I got a
sneak it.
20. I got
Yep,
a 20 on my
2d8.
sneak.
2d8.
Okay.
Yep. I got an 18, so that should be enough.
That is 7 more hit points.
Well,
All right. You see some hallways with some small hallways
And
with
then we
some
can
sarcophaguses
move up
that the
here.
lids are broken. The lids are kind of broken and laying in a heap on the ground beside them, as if they were pushed open from the inside.
All right, that makes sense. I'm gonna assume I know what happened there, and I'm just gonna. Do I have to take another stealth and
Nope.
wander forward? All right, cool. Say more.
Similar appearance
Gonna wander forward again.
and similar appearance.
I start doing some mental math. Are all of them open?
Yep, all 6 are open.
That checks
Didn't
out.
we only kill 5 skeletons?
No, we killed 4 because there were 4.
There were 3. No, there were 3 skeletons standing by the pillar, and then there were 2 guys with big old shields. Was there another one that I missed?
Well, could be the Wraith. Well, that may have been this one.
Yeah.
You killed 6. Greg mollywopped one when he came around the corner.
That's right.
That checks out.
I'll help you there.
Did you check all these like caskets for anything, or are they all?
No. I just glancing at them. I haven't searched any of them. And then I'm gonna walk forward. I assume this is a door in front of me.
This is the door in front of you.
I'm gonna try to listen to the
Okay,
This side of the door.
Perceive me a door.
I'm
Are
not
these, like-
perceiving shit.
Are these like
That's 6.
Sounds like a door.
Are these all pretty nondescript like tombs? Like if I walk in here, it's just like a pretty.
Yep, there's like it's just you can tell the one that you're in is a little more dressed up and fancy. It's got a what looks like a worn like inscription on like on the sarcophagus itself. But
is there anything of
the-
like, value, or are they pretty barren in all
they're
these?
pretty barren in all of those.
Okay.
You don't actually see anything inside.
Well, I'll come up and also, I guess, perceive this door. Why not?
Perceive the shit out of it.
While John's got his head on the door, I'm gonna knock on it.
22.
So John, you don't hear anything from the other side, but then you hear a dump da da dump dump.
You know exactly what I was going for. Thank you, Sharon.
These ghosts have rhythm.
Bump, ba-da-dum, bump.
Clap, clap.
There is no reply. No reply now.
Is this door locked?
So John, you try to open the door opens. Would you like would you like to like open it?
Whenever I was perceiving the door, like, I
You
assumed.
just wanted to see if it was locked?
Well, I was also like, if I hear anything or just traps or I don't know, just.
Yeah, you didn't hear or see anything.
Yeah, I guess I'll just slowly kind of open it. You know, do the tactical sort of like push it open.
All right.
You know.
He's over there slicing the pie. So the door opens into a large chamber with four columns. Four columns holding up the high ceiling. You see directly across from you another door, another wooden door similar to the one you just opened. And then to the left there, you see two statues of they're humanoids in armor, like armored statues, flanking a more decorative wooden door.
Well, I don't see anything in here.
I vote that. Well, okay. The question is, do we want to go forward and risk running into something big again,
or rest for a minute and then.
Well, what we could also do is we could go back to town for a wee bit, because.
And then
we've
take a
stopped-
boat?
Yeah,
True.
and find like a boat, and we've stopped. Like the fishermen can now come out here,
True.
so like we've done that part of the quest. Obviously, there's more to explore here, but
Yeah.
we might as well like wander back and just see, because
That's a good
see
point.
where we're at.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Let's do that then. Let's head back and.
Lee, do you have an opinion?
I'm too busy working on short sword stuff here to have an opinion.
Guys, I just found this.
Yeah, I just found it. It just was hanging on my belt. Who knew? No, I don't have an opinion.
All right.
Yeah. Then let's
Alright.
head back. You know. Like.
Yep.
I'm fine with that, and then
It
we
was-
can always come back. So.
Right.
Also, any chance we got enough experience to also level?
That's what I'm
before
looking
we-
at. All right.
came
Yeah.
Come
I
up to
doubt it.
990.
You guys are level 2, correct?
Yes.
Right
Yeah,
now.
we need 160. We got 140.
Yep.
20 per.
Is it
You guys
150?
got for 2 level 2 skeletons, you get 40 apiece. So 80. Then it turns out those skeletons are level -1. So they are 15 experience apiece.
How many
You
were-
got
I
140.
remember. Oh my god.
So we're 20 away from leveling.
You are 20 away.
Is there
We should go
something we
find
can
some
kill in
wolves or
here?
Something. Yeah.
Go punch a
Go out and
statue,
grind
John.
a fucking boar.
Just fucking anything.
Let's go fight some wolves. Those aren't that
Find some
dangerous.
wolves on the way back.
Yeah, just something like Jesus Christ.
There's
We'll
also
get a random encounter.
there's also a chance you get a random encounter. There's also a chance that you may get some experience for quest completion.
Alright, yeah.
True.
I suppose there are things that could happen.
Let's head back.
Yeah. It's fucking. I mean, we've got to swim a mile to the edge. It's not...
Or I just climb up. I'm not tired anymore. So.
Oh, yeah,
so,
that's a good point.
Yeah, you also have other options.
I guess we could try to see if there are any fishermen around. I doubt it, but
true. What time of day is it?
So you guys don't actually know what time of day it is until you get out and you see it is. You see, it's definitely daylight. It's actually probably about 11, 12 o'clock. It's about high noon.
High noon. Yeah.
You had a long fight. You explored some tombs. When you come out into the daylight, it's as though you haven't seen it in 2 days.
Yeah, it checks out.
And as you cross out from under the waterfall, in the distance, you can see fishing boats. They're avoiding this area.
How far away would you say that they are?
I'd say there's not a fishing boat within half a mile.
All right, so you'd say that that's more than 120 feet.
Yep, I'd say it's more than 120 feet.
Got it. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw a produce flame in that general direction and see if anybody notices.
Okay, so you throw in a produce flame in the air.
Yep. I guess they probably wouldn't come this way even if they had. So cool. I just sent up a flare.
All right, just shooting up one.
Yep.
Okay.
And see if I have anything that would like.
I guess we could try. I'll try to look around for like a ledge or like stairs or anything that we can see.
Yeah, I could also like, oh no,
handhold.
Light a torch or something, just like shake it in the air. Try and just flag them down.
Do we think shooting arrows at them makes them come to us or run away?
Probably run away. They're fishermen.
Definitely run away. Yeah.
I mean, they were afraid of.
Please, like those sons of bitches are in range half a mile. I got that shot.
It's all I got.
Well, so John, you gonna light a torch and try to signal some boats?
I'll like signal flare, like just they're like, hey.
Okay. So, how long are you gonna wave this torch?
Oh, I mean, as long as it takes, I guess. Just like I'll.
All right, Tish, you do anything?
No, I've already done what I can.
Gotcha. All right. So after about 10 or 15 minutes of waving this torch, you notice that one of the boats has turned in your direction.
Okay.
And it's it's sort of slowly making its way toward you.
Nice. I'll just keep sort of waving it until they, get close enough to where we can actually talk to them.
All right, so about half an hour of you waving this torch passes. Your arms are getting a little tired, but you see the boat's close enough that it's probably in shouting distance at this point, and you can see it's just slowly making its way forward, just cautiously, but it's definitely coming your way, and you see there's someone on the deck with like a little spyglass, trying to figure out what's going on, and they recognize the figure seems to recognize you in waves.
Way back,
Yeah, we'll wave back and just be like, hey, hey, send help.
So, all right. So, it turns out
I'm out.
You notice that as the boat comes closer, it's Eamon the fisherman, the one that brought you out there the first time.
Hey.
He said he was after he was emboldened by your guys' presence, and he was starting to try to fish farther and farther north. And then he saw a weird ball of fire go up in the air, and as he was looking that direction to see if there was anything else, he saw the flashing light from the torch. Pulled out his spyglass and saw some figures. And since they didn't look too threatening, he thought he'd come a little closer. And then noticed that he didn't hear that eerie chant anymore, and got close enough to see you guys. Thought maybe you might need some help.
Yeah.
We do.
Well, so remembering his promise to Bannon to help you guys out, he loads you up on the boat and says he will ferry you back. He says he asks you what happened. What happened? What happened to the noise? Is it gone?
There was a white that was guarding a tomb.
He
I'm gonna
says,
give him a gold coin and tell him we don't talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay. So Greg starts to explain, and Tusi shushes him and hands the man a gold coin.
I'm just gonna
at this-
nudge everybody and kind of give it with a big grin on my face.
At this point, he seems a little, almost a little scared. He goes, that bad. He goes, that bad, huh? Should we rush back to Bannon?
And I'm just gonna not respond. I'm just gonna look straight forward.
So at this point, he's a little scared again.
I'll speak up and be like, "It's fine. It's all under control.
We're fine here. Give me a diplomacy or something. We're all fine here. How are you?
A 9.
Okay. So he goes, Says, all right, if you say so. And you guys start to sail back.
Yeah.
You sail back. You a couple hours, about I don't know, 3 hours later, mid afternoon, late afternoon. You dock at Shadows Fall.
Oh, huzzah!
Fucking did it, boys.
This lake can't hold me.
Huzzah! Well, I guess let's go tell Bannon what's the what.
All right, so you guys go to the town hall, and the Bannon's not there, but one of the attendants tells you you can find him at the mess hall.
Oh, right.
As you're heading toward the mess hall,
Not heading
you see
towards the mess hall.
you see Bannon walk out, and you catch him outside.
Well, we seem to have taken care of the song over the lake sort of thing going on.
All right, he asks, so what was the problem?
Well, it was a white.
He says, a white.
Yeah, and then after getting rid of that, it was behind the waterfall. There's a cave there. Surprise. And we pushed a little further in, and we saw a little crack in the wall, and we kind of looked in there, and there's actually a pretty big tomb complex back there. Killed a few skeletons.
He says, skeletons. He says, human skeletons?
Can I recall knowledge? Were they human? I assume they were.
Yeah, you can recall knowledge.
Yeah. Or would you do it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say.
a good call. All right. John, you can't seem to remember. You got hit in the head a few too many times.
Right.
You just know they were scary and armored.
I'm just gonna kind of look
Anybody else
puzzled
wanna jump
at
to
the other
help
guys.
I'll try to. Well, you know.
Okay.
I didn't get hit.
All right,
over the head
Greg, you pipe up and say they were definitely human. They were definitely human, or at the very least humanoid. You said they very much resembled humans. Bannon said that's impossible. There's been no sign of any civilization here. There shouldn't have been people.
Well, there's an architecture in the cave. There's definitely some tombage or something.
It's a pretty big complex.
He seems baffled. He says, "This is ominous indeed." So if there are other people here that we don't know about, are they hostile, or are they long dead? And if so, what killed them and how long ago? He says this could bode well for Shadow's Fall. So this might not bode well for
I was
Shadow's
gonna
Fall.
say, hang on.
Yeah, it might bode ill.
You got a death
How about
wish?
that?
Hold on.
He's clearly a little taken aback by this. He says, you said there was a tomb complex. He said, did you find anything else inside?
just some ornate statues, and we didn't delve too far. Like, we wanted to come back and kind of regroup before we ventured further. But it's definitely got, I mean, there's statues in there, so they definitely had artisans, whatever this culture was. I mean, it's...
He shakes his head. He says, "This is a lot to process." He said, "But you plan to go back, explore further?"
Leave no stone unturned. I'll look at the dwarf.
Mm-hmm. Adventure awaits.
A game, still the A game. All right. So Bannon says, he needs to think on this more and he says, I'll delve into the royal records, that the few things I still have after our trip. But he says, but well done. The fishermen. He says, if the fishermen don't report any troubles, hopefully our food supply will be increased greatly, and that won't be one more problem bearing down on us. You guys all get 20 experience and a hero point.
Hooray!
Oh shit!
Goddamn.
Huzzah!
All right.
Adventure awaits.
Hero point.
This level 2 can't hold me.
So we're back down to 0 XP now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go 0 to
Yes.
1,000, 0 to 1,000.
All right, we're at level 3.
Instead of
Ooh,
getting
boy.
more experience per kill, the XP scales with your level, which is weird as
Yeah.
fuck, but whatever.
Yeah, that is weird.
I mean, really, that's just lazy. That's lazy rules writing, but it makes it easy on the rules writers because they don't have to figure out how much XP everything's worth. They just say,
True.
"Oh yeah, we'll give this monster a level."
All right. Increase maximum hit points by the amount. So that's just your hit dice plus your con mod.
Mm-hmm. Yes. It should be your hit. Well, it's not is it a hit dice? Technically, I guess it is.
I think
It's
it
the
is.
number on your class page.
Yeah.
I have to look at this. I haven't looked at this one.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. 6.
Alrighty.
9 HP.
Lee, you gonna do some shopping and buy some more arrows?
Oh yes, yes.
Or are
for
you just
sure.
gonna retrain and be a melee ranger?
No. I'm gonna keep turreting. Turret's my primary function.
Turret for life.
Yeah, so I need to go buy a lot of arrows. I need to buy at least, I don't know. I need to buy at least 20
Baby.
more arrows, I think.
20 more, you think?
I mean, they give me 32 arrows. It really depends on how many skeletons we're gonna fight and how bad my dice are. But you know what? I used that dice tray tonight, and I think I know what the problem is.
It's the dice tray.
It's absolutely the dice tray. I'm gonna bring this one back. You can give this one to Andy.
He already took one.
Shit.
But JT's is still here.
All right, well, we'll give JT the shitty one.
That's fair. Have you glued it together yet?
It is very much glued together. So...
Oh, in that case, you can absolutely trade me, and I'll give JT a glued together one.
Like, this one may or may not be cursed. I don't know.
Ooh, I get incredible
shit.
movement.
Incredible movement.
Plus 10-foot status bonus to my speed when I'm not wearing armor.
Holy fuck, here he goes.
Now I go fast. 35 base speed.
I just imagine you looking at Lee and saying, hey, shoot that arrow, I'll go catch it.
Basically.
Just trying to run it down.
What else do? I need to add the... Actually.
So some things to think about while you're in town. Pathfinder is a game of finding information and capitalizing on that information, like the fact that you now know that undead are in this tomb. There were skeletons, there potentially could be skeletons, and you guys suck at dealing with them.
Yep. Nope. Now it's time to
True.
figure out how we deal with Skeletors.
Very true.
Gonna pick up a club while we're here.
Definitely learning a different type of bomb.
Like that's a real thing, and it's like one of the things that Pathfinder is built around, even from the early editions, is that there are things that you just have to be prepared for.
Right.
You can't just spec down one. I'm gonna I'm going to do this one thing because there will be things that just are like, no, you're not.
I am still gonna throw fire. I have no idea what the second level spells are, so I'm not gonna fuck with that. Let's see. I get
You're-
a general feat.
When we level up, our proficiency bonuses change. Is that right? It ends up
That
being...
is correct. It's half your level,
Okay.
right? Is that right? Somebody help me.
I can
I
look
think
it up.
your proficiency bonus?
Yeah.
I thought it was just your level, but I don't.
It might be your. I don't remember. Again, I've tried to stay away from characters because I'll
Okay.
get that itch.
Increase all of your proficiency bonuses by 1 from your new level.
Yeah, so it is just your level.
Okay.
Just straight level, homie.
Now I have
General feat.
strikes.
Skill increase.
Basically makes even my normal fist magic now, even though I have the wraps.
Oh.
So it's fine. It all works out.
It does all work out.
Also at 46 hit points. 44, something.
Nice.
I also need to make sure toughness calculate. I think it is.
Ooh, what are ancestry feats?
At 3rd level and every 2 levels thereafter, most classes grant a skill increase. Look at that.
Yeah, I think
Indeed.
so. Skill increase.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I need to
so you get
figure
to
out what I want.
all the fun things.
Yeah, you get
Greg,
one
what do you
general
get?
feat and one skill increase,
Get
right?
a feat of skill is what it looks like for almost every class I've
Yeah.
seen here so far.
Yeah, I think that. I'll use it.
So John can all of a sudden be really good at athletics, or he could
Yeah.
pick something else.
Well, yeah, I need to look at all the general ones because I'm sure there's one that is actually worth getting, or you know, what I mean, like.
Oh, I just meant for your skill increase.
Oh, right. Yeah, need to look at.
Even for feats?
No, I'm just looking at my skill. My skill only goes up. Does it go up just by 1? Is that what it is? So like.
No, it goes up 1 level from like
Oh.
trained to expert. Like that's what it means when it says a skill increase.
Yeah.
It's like a big deal.
So I could. Oh. Ooh. Or I could actually, you know. I'm trying to think what's come up that would actually be good to maybe be trained in. Or I become an expert, right?
Yep. Or more if you were already an expert somehow.
I'm only trained in whatever.
Yep. Oh, John, here you go. General feat, fast recovery, regain more hit points from resting.
Might not be a bad idea. But
Oh
I'm just
man,
eating pots like crazy.
I just am looking at other stuff. There's not a whole lot there, but I bet there are in the advanced player's guide. I bet it gives you quite a bit more. Feats.
Yeah, because I could just become an expert in athletics, which would just make it a 19. Wouldn't be bad. 19's pretty good for just a take 10 on that.
Yeah. I wonder. Yeah, I'm curious what the general feats are in the. All right, here we go. Improved bonus when you follow the expert. None of these are great.
That seems. That's what I think it is.
Oh no.
This one's really good. Check out Prescient Planner.
Yeah. Procure a piece of adventuring gear. I don't understand exactly what that means, though.
If you forgot rope, you can just convert gold into rope.
Oh.
You need climbing spikes or something, and you forgot to bring them with you? Oh man, I found these climbing spikes in my bag.
Right. And
It's kind of a weird one. Like, it's not just immediately useful, but like it could be if you don't actually plan well enough.
I actually need to figure out. It's going to take me a while to find that. Signature
Oh, you're good.
spells. Oh, that's a good one. A signature spell should be pretty easy to.
I think I'm going to take Incredible Initiative.
Where's Incredible Initiative at? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
+2 to initiative rolls. That seems good for the turret.
Yeah.
Seems pretty okay.
Untrained
Oh.
improvisation. Learn how to handle situations when you're out of your depth. Your proficiency bonus to untrained skill checks is equal to half your level instead of +0. If you're 7th level or higher, the bonus increases to your full level instead. It doesn't allow you to use the skill's trained actions, though.
Might not be a bad pickup.
No, because I have a bunch of like negative ones right now, but that would at least like let me just flat roll for some things.
Yep. Or Adopted Ancestry is good too. Or not, is Adopted Ancestry? Or Ancestral Paragon.
Ancestral Paragon. Ancestral Paragon. First level ancestry feat. Human ancestry feat.
I mean, some of those are pretty good. That, you know, depending on what race you are, it might be useful and it might not.
Doesn't the human one have like the chain where if you take that and then you take the one that lets you take from a different class and then you get that one? That's pretty good. Or a different, not class, but a different. I think it lets you take a class feat, but I think you can only take it once.
I go expert in nature.
Oh, like you take adopted ancestry.
What
You
does
could take
expert
that.
do for
Because you
then?
could take, what would you take? You take ancestry paragon, then adopted ancestry, and then you could take whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. Ancestral Paragon seems weird though, because a lot of these ancestries only seem to have one first level feat. Unless I'm just looking at the wrong ones.
No, I think some of them have
Multiple.
The catfolk have like 4.
Yeah,
Versus-
Goblin had
Okay,
a
here we
few.
go. I see them now.
Yeah.
I was looking at half elf and half orc, and they specifically only have one. But that's because you can also take human ones.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, so you could take like. I feel like this is what you need to do, right? Is you need to burn your level 3 feat to take Ancestral Paragon, to take the human feat General Training, to take a first level General feat. I think that seems good.
Oh, because then you can just get a general feat out of it, like a.
Which is what you just spent to get there.
Spent to get there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay, I am. Yeah.
It took
okay.
a second.
That was the
Hold
joke.
on. Yeah. Could take more toughness. I can always take toughness again, can't I?
I don't think so. Let me.
Or is it only one?
I don't know. I thought you could only take it once, but let me look.
Might be. I just need to find
we
the.
gotten a general
Magical
feat already?
crafting
I
already.
didn't think we gotten a general feat.
You've not gotten a general feat, but John did because he's human. He probably took
I took
general training
Yes.
Yeah.
to take toughness.
Yes, I did.
No, you can't take it twice.
Okay. In that case,
Reduce the DCs of recovery checks.
Yeah, have you been doing that?
Checks is the
When your death saves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, natural ambition was the one I was
usually I've
talking
gotten
about.
healed back up, but
Yeah.
So wait, what
Say
would my
that again?
DC be now?
Instead of 10, it'd be 9.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not just a ton there for general feats.
No, it's not. I mean, I think it's like fleet, incredible initiative, or toughness. Those are the ones that make the most sense.
Shield block's really good if you use a shield, as it turns out.
It turns out,
as I just figured out with the skeletons.
Well, yeah.
Shields.
Hey, John, die hard. You die at dying 5 rather than dying 4.
Might not be a bad idea.
Might not actually be a bad idea.
You guys can take armor proficiencies because armor doesn't impede casting now.
I don't need
armor. I think I don't. Armor doesn't impede casting. I don't. So okay, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Arming. For armor.
More
so the thing is, I'm trained in. I'm trained without armor. And being unarmored. So, I guess.
Yeah, but you would get trained in an armor.
Yeah, that's a good point. That might not be a bad idea.
Are there other general feats in the advanced player's guide? I forget.
There are. There are. Yeah, it's specifically light armor, by the way, too. So it goes in steps.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So with light armor, your AC would jump by 2, wouldn't it? Yeah, you could jump up to 2. What's your dex right now?
My dex is 14, so I got
so
plus
you
2 on that.
So you've got plenty of room.
Oh,
you could go up to medium and not take a pit and not be bad off.
I could get thorough search.
There's thorough search, and where is it? Is it in the advanced?
It's in the advanced. It's expert in perception, which I have. Yes.
I thought you were just trained.
No, I'm expert because I took I was able to get canny acumen for perception, which ups it to expert.
Good enough. I'll take your word for that.
Yep. So that gives me a +2 to perception when I spend twice as long searching. So give me a +10 to perception.
That sure doesn't seem terrible either.
Might take that just
rank
because
value on armor.
Bad.
Lee, you got any ideas, or are you just riding it out?
Me? Oh, I took the initiative.
Oh yeah, okay. What about your skill?
Incredible initiative.
What about your skill increase? What'd you take?
Oh, my skill increase. I haven't picked that one yet. I'm staring at it here. And I got Iron Will, which took my will saves to expert.
Wait, where'd you get Iron Will from?
From my dwarf when I hit level 3. From my ranger, not my dwarf. But yeah, I'm not sure which one I want to take.
They skip that at level 3?
Yeah. Go to page 168. And level 3, I get General Feat, Iron Will, and Skill Increase.
Huh, most people just get a General Feat and a Skill Increase.
Well.
Cool. Sucks to be those people, huh?
I get signature spells, so... I am going to take the armor. It actually makes sense, considering I want to be close to people anyways. And then I'm going to go buy me some fucking armor.
Yeah.
Alright, what is it? Armor proficiency.
Oh. Might be able to take a different class feat through that, because I can take a ancestry one, and then I can take natural ambition, which gives me access to a first level class feat for my class, which could open up different stances, I think, for me.
Because you're a human, you can do lots of things. Is that what I just got out of that?
Yeah, basically. because I think I can go to first level monk feats, and then I can get. I could get like crane stance or dragon stance or a different stance basically, which wouldn't be bad because
It would be kind of cool.
then I can actually do different, like, you know, slashing or bludgeoning or whatever, you know, depending on the.
That would be sick. That might be worth it.
I think that might be what I do.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. I'm
gonna put my skill increase in stealth, so I'm expert in stealth.
Stealth. He's gonna sneak and shoot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh right, I need to look at the advanced one too because there's other stances and gorilla stance.
Gorilla.
Gorilla
sounds
stance.
good.
When in this stance, the
Yeah.
only
boy.
strikes I can make are Gorilla Slam unarmed attack. They deal 1d8 bludgeoning damage during the brawling group and have backswing, forceful, grapple, non-lethal, and unarmed traits. When
I don't know what backswing does, but it sounds bad.
Backswing,
Fucking
I
light 'em
think,
up,
is if I
boys.
miss, it turns around and like hits them basically. Let me look. Backswing. Back. So backswing is I can use the momentum from a missed attack with this weapon to lead into my next account. After missing with this weapon on my turn, I get a +1 circumstance bonus to my next attack with this weapon before the end of my turn. So it turns my, literally, if I miss on my first one and my flurry of blows with that +10, then it turns my next one to a +7 instead of a +6.
Seems okay.
What else does this thing do? While in Gorilla Stance, I gain a +2 circumstance bonus to athletics checks to climb, and if I roll a success on athletics checks to climb, I get a critical success instead.
So if you're Gorilla Stance, you can climb. It's kind of interesting. John's got to be like climbing to the top rope and power bombing people.
Or I could take Monastic Archer Stance and also carry a bow with me and start doing things that are almost
firing line,
kind of broken because it gets crazy.
I swear, I'm gonna have to figure out how to break the firing line.
Because when I'm in a stance with the Monastic Archer stance, the only strikes I can make are those using longbows, whatever, and then I can use Flurry of Blows with the bows. And I can use my other monk feats or monk abilities that normally require unarmed attacks with these bows when attacking within half the range increment. So it gets kind of crazy.
So you could stun people with your bow?
I can stun people with my bow. Yeah.
That seems okay.
Boy.
Did I learn an extra fourth level? I did not. Oh, I guess I had access to another first level spell and I didn't know
so
about it.
where are you? What page are you on, John? I'm trying to find the rest of them.
128 in Advanced Player's Guide.
Okay, so they're in this classes section. They're just all in here, aren't they?
Yeah. Or I could take Mountain Stance. There's basically just a bunch of stances I could take, which it wouldn't be bad for me to learn other stances just because they open up a lot of things for
when
me.
They say stumbling stance, they mean this is like the drunken boxing.
Yeah, because it gives me backstabber, and it's good if the guys are flat-footed.
Which they won't be because nobody else is in melee with you.
No, typically they aren't. But stumbling stance gives me ways to make that happen because it makes me use like feint, or if I get hit with a melee strike, I think it makes them flat-footed. I think that's the way it works if I'm reading it right. Yeah, if an enemy hits you with a melee strike while in the stance, they become flat-footed, and then
just against your next swing, so against one attack, but still, it's good.
Yeah, I'd have to be trained in deception though, and I'm not. I don't believe.
Well, you could be.
Yeah.
You could be.
I could be. Well, yeah, I guess I could be, right? That could be. I could get stumbling
because
stance
that could be your level. If you wanted, because it's a thing you could be trained in.
What's Backstabber do? Is that like sneak attack damage?
Yeah, 1 extra precision damage when you're flanking. Or I
just
guess
one.
if they're flat-footed, I don't think it actually has to be flanking.
Right, but if they hit me and I'm in that stance, then they immediately get flat-footed, and then I can do more damage to them.
True.
I mean,
Got
that's
'em.
like getting a +2 bonus to your attack, right? On your first attack. Just because somebody whacked you.
That's pretty
So
good.
that would really, it would apply to pretty well anybody who happens to crit you, like always.
Yep.
Or anything big, you'd just be getting extra. Help.
That's not a bad deal. I actually, yeah, I might get trained in deception and do that because I get hit a lot, and
You do get hit a lot.
yeah, and as it turns out, yeah,
So
I'll be
you
giving.
could, so John, something else you could do. Just you guys do have this option is when you take downtime, you can do some retraining.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Like
So it's you could spend there's ways to spend time to change what your like class feats are.
right, like if I wanted to
So
say go from
if you
tiger
just wanted
to
to do if you
something
just
else.
wanted to do stumbling stance and let go of tiger stance, you would be able to use this feat to do something different.
I kind of like having
But tiger
both,
stance
though.
seems okay because 10-foot
Yeah.
step.
Well, that's what I'm thinking is just like it's kind of a nice way for me to the tiger stance is good for like mobility and whatever, and like hit and run because I hit and then I can step. Whereas the stumbling stance would be good if I'm just gonna sit there and fucking take it, then I can just kind of,
Punch
if I
back.
get hit, then I can punch back. So I think that's what I'll do actually, is I think I'll train in deception and do the whole roundabout way to get to stumbling stance.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna
Good
do.
enough.
Yep.
Greg, did you figure your stuff out?
Yeah, I'm jumping medicine, and then I'm probably just gonna take like a weapon proficiency. Just to get some better weapons.
It just became OP.
Greg just became OP. He gets a weapon.
No, I
Oh, you did?
He said he.
I picked up like a ton of spells. I picked up 3 new spell casts. I also have signature spells, which I can.
Your stick gets an extra cast.
My stick gets an extra cast. Plus I get like signature spells. I can automatically heighten them. So I can.
So
cast
John,
Burning
you
Hands
get
on level
burned.
1.
You get burned for more damage.
That's fine.
That's what I just heard.
I need to understand exactly, make sure I'm doing this right, but I think that I just got a fuck ton of spells. Also, I should have actually had an additional spell that I forgot or I didn't realize.
An extra spell slot or just another like learned spell?
An extra learned spell. When I went from level 1 to 2, I picked up another first level spell that I didn't realize I did.
Didn't pick up.
Yeah, I knew that I gained a spell, like an additional spell cast, but I didn't know that when I gain an additional spell cast, I also learn a new spell.
It's handy.
Yeah.
Probably
so
ought to diversify.
Yeah. I mean, I've got Burning Hands and Chilling Spray and Heal, which is good. I've got Close Range AoE, but having something a little bit further range or something else, I don't know. Now that we know what we're dealing with. But then I have Resist Energy, so a shield of elemental energy protects a creature against one type of energy damage. Obviously, it has to be fire, because it's my class thing. So I can give somebody Resist Fire, which is gas. And then I can throw fireballs at them.
At least now he's going to buff you up before he burns you down, John.
I expect to get just hit over and over. It's just.
But at least you have a really big reflex save. Like
I was gonna say, pump that reflex save, buddy.
Oh, it's plus 11, so.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I did pick up a light armor proficiency, so that I'm gonna end up buying some studded leather. And just picking up a bunch of AC too, just because if I'm gonna be in the front, might as well be strong with it.
True.
But yeah, so right now I have to pick out an additional first level spell, 2 additional second level spells. I need to figure out if I get another.
Every time I start making a good speech, it cuts out. So what I'm saying is, it's about 10:30. We'll call it.
Oh yeah,
I don't have anything else for tonight, obviously. we can take care of some what we're doing, whether it be downtime or whatever. Finish up your character stuff, post them in the Discord, and then discuss in Discord what you guys want to do next week.
Okay.
So I can prepare
sense.
accordingly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll
Preferably
post my
discuss
spells.
that over the weekend or tomorrow.
Yeah,
Because
I'll
I'm out of town this weekend, and I'll probably look at some content while I'm on the drive.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll post my spells and everything later today too.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
I need to pick new items too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just you should be good to go to do pretty well mundane stuff. If you got to do that, you can do it in the Discord too. Just throw a tag at me so I know what's going on. If you're doing something like buying items or what have you.
Yeah.
Yep. Sounds good.
All right. See you guys.
See you.
All right.
Oh, I know. I feel like that'll be good.
Yeah.
Because
That's good. I just agreed without knowing anything.
Well, I'm just thinking like I get hit a lot, and so just making them flat-footed.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah,
and
that does seem pretty good.
Yeah.
If you're frontlining, and you're pretty much the only frontliner.
Right.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I also can feint, which I need to like add to my actions to remember that I can do these things. So. But at least we leveled.
Yeah, we got there. Barely.
Barely.
I feel like that 20 XP wasn't there until we were 20 XP away.
Yeah.
One of those things.
What what did you end up taking, or like what do you have now?
I honestly think I'm just gonna take martial weapon proficiency just so I can get some better weapons, basically. So I can have a club to do 1d6 bludgeoning instead of 1d4,
right.
and then a better range weapon to do, or a better melee weapon, I guess.
Okay.
Because then I can have like a 1d8 slashing and 1d6 bludgeoning instead of 1d4, 1d4.
Right.
That should help a little bit. Other than that, I really don't know what items to take. Probably just 2 different types of bombs, more than likely, just to have some more types at our disposal. Really all I get.
Yeah.
Not a ton. The other option is to take magic item crafting. I think I can do that. Oh no, that's the skill feat, never mind.
My maximum by my level. That's already factored in. I need to make sure.
I have 38 hit points.
Oh, I have 47 hit points. Because my thing went up. That's good though. 47 hit points. I need all of them. So that's for fucking sure.
I think there's also a skill that lets you get expert in your save.
I'm expert in like all my saves.
Yeah, so I'm not in will, so I was thinking about doing that. That was my other option if I don't want to upgrade the weapons.
Yeah, because I took my
But that's only like a +2, I think.
I took my skill to get trained in perception because I think it's like when I get, not that we're, if we make it to 17th level, I'll be very surprised. But if I do, it goes to master. So.
Yeah, no, that's probably not happening.
Probably not happening, but you know.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe we'll stick with it long enough.
Maybe.
It is an open world after all. Basically.
Very true. And now I move 35 feet, and I have bludgeoning attacks. I just want to set up. I hit a flat-footed creature that 1 precision damage in addition to its normal damage.
Yeah, I still kind of want to be an assassin, just for no real reason. I just think it'd be fun.
So wait, 1 precision. It's just an extra +1 damage.
Yes, as long as you're as long as they're flat-footed or something like that, right?
Okay. Okay. And we still have that rune to put on some things too, by the way. To do that.
Rune.
Yeah, we picked up a rune last time. That was a
I was not paying attention, I guess.
runestone weapon potency rune.
Oh. I feel like I have like 20 minutes to play one mission in that game.
Gives it a attack roll, gives it a +1 attack roll.
That's pretty good.
I
don't expect to keep.
I have my +1 hand wraps already, so give that to someone, I guess.
Probably Lee, right, for his turreting.
Yeah, I think so. Does he have a +1 bow though?
Oh, does he?
Maybe we give it to 2C? I don't know. We'll figure it out. There's something to do with that.
It's tough, yeah, because there's really no weapons other than.
No, I'm using my fist. I mean, I could take things where I learned how to use weapons, but why? Like, my fist.
There really is no reason.
Right.
I mean, I guess so. Like, the only thing is usually if it's like the other editions where you're they're essentially treated as though you're unarmed, like the damage die increase and all that for monks. In which case, then having like a trip weapon is pretty good.
Yeah.
Because it's basically like an additional stun.
Right. Yeah, I think ultimately, the 4th level. Wholeness of body.
Is 4th class feat?
Yes.
Okay.
Could take this body. Because I could take 1 key spell. Because monks have that whole thing, you know, key points.
Yeah,
and all
key
that.
points and all that. Yeah.
But I think the wholeness of body lets me regen hit points or something, or get hit points back, which might be very worth it because I get hit so much.
Yeah.
Wholeness of body. And heal yourself in one of the following ways, choosing when you cast a spell. I regain 8 hit points, or I attempt to cure 1 poison or disease afflicting me. And if I heighten it, I gain, an extra D8, basically.
Seems pretty good.
Wouldn't be bad to look into, just because it'd be a way for me to, like, help myself if I'm in a
bind.
Yeah. Or I can do Cobra Stance and start getting poison damage, which gets around a lot of things. But I think a lot of things are resistant to poison, Pathfinder.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I get poison resistance, so that might be worth it.
Resistance is just good.
Yeah.
It's incredibly useful.
Or I take Stand Still, which it's basically a reflex attack of opportunity, but basically if they try and move or leave a square in front of me, I get to make a strike against them, and if it's a crit hit and it was the move action, they don't move, basically.
It's pretty nice. I like reaction stuff.
I'd probably get that, honestly, because having a reaction to anything that's trying to move out of my way, if they don't, if they don't step, then...
Yeah. Although the problem is a lot of stuff doesn't run away.
No, but there's situations where they might, if I get right up on something, because I move 35 feet now. Like, I can start hauling ass towards things,
Yeah.
archers and whatnot that,
Yeah, don't want to be in close range, just be on them.
Right.
I was actually tempted. I forget, our shields require martial, right?
I think so.
I might pick up a shield and then just keep my hand free instead of actually having a weapon.
That kind of makes sense, because then you can at least, like you say, you could raise your shield.
Yeah, just to have, like, be tankier, basically.
Right.
All the time. Because I don't really use all my actions all that often anyways, except to just, like, kind of move around, too.
With the stumbling stance, I can get stumbling feint, which is very good. Oh, yeah, this looks... We'll probably make it the 6th level, I would like to think. But if we do... Stumbling feint. It is, ridiculous, because... basically, when I use Flurry of Blows, I can attempt to check to feint as a free action just before the strike, and on a success, instead of making the target flat-foot against my next attack, they become flat-foot against both attacks from Flurry of Blows.
Ooh.
It's basically 3 actions in one thing.
That seems good.
That seems real good. I think I'm gonna go down that path, because I mean, I'll be a slightly drunken master. That's fine. It's pretty on brand too, so fine.
Yeah, definitely.
Monk's pretty fun, actually. I'm kind of glad I tried it out, because it's got a lot of weird things I can do.
That it does. I always liked monks. I always thought they were one of the more interesting, like, DPS classes. I feel like they scale really well, too.
Yeah. Well, get a high-level monk, and you're literally, like, running across walls and moving 60 feet per move action, and then you're, like, doing, like, 5 attacks on people. It gets really just fucking insane, basically.
Yeah. The scaling has always been there for them, and I feel like they're just kind of generally strong in the early game, too, because you don't need gear.
Right.
Plus the high AC.
Yeah, I have 21 AC right now, so when I drink your thing, I'll get up to 25, I guess?
Yeah, the fact that you benefit so much from anything that grants an item bonus, which is the majority of AC spells or AC items,
right,
makes it insane. Like, you are an insane tank because of that.
Yeah. When I go down, but at least, like, we have people who can heal me,
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of indexing secondarily toward medicine stuff, just because, honestly, battle medicine just seems like an insane class feat in general, or skill feat.
You can do a lot with that. I mean...
The fact that I can use it on everyone once is pretty cool.
And as you get, if you train up higher in, aid or medicine or whatever, it heals more.
Yeah, so now I can attempt DC 20 checks to do an extra 5 healing if I make it.
And that's pretty good.
Yeah. Or just if we really need the healing, right, you still just take the lower one.
Right.
I think you wouldn't get any healing if you fail it still, I'm assuming.
Probably.
It would be too good otherwise, right?
Yeah. I feel like level 3 and level 4, like, really at, level 5 or 6 whenever things start to get interesting, kind of. Because that's whenever, like, a lot of classes kind of blow up. $47. I also need to update all my numbers spreadsheet.
Yeah. Such a pain.
Yeah. I mean, what can you
write a formula that has a
Just
level
does
column.
it when we and you click
Yep.
level and then it just goes.
I was probably gonna do that at some point because I'm getting tired of doing it.
Yeah, you just hit something and everything goes up the way it should.
Yep. The only difference is then when you become trained, I guess. But yeah, it's still not that big of a deal comparatively.
Right.
I guess I'm just giving up on Outriders for a while until they patch it or something.
Yeah, it sounds like you're
It
not
just
having a great time.
crashes every single time I open the menu for doing anything. Like the map crashes it.
God.
Yeah. It must just be an issue with like. I noticed
Yeah.
a lot of the people posting about it have pretty much my exact PC setup. So like Windows 10 with a 1060 or 1070, and then an Intel processor.
It just
So
doesn't like it.
yeah, it must be that specific like card series or something.
I believe that entirely.
But yeah, that should probably get fixed pretty soon, I'd imagine. So
Yeah, they'll get enough bug reports and shit on it to. Everything's updated for. Yeah, class DC 19. I can't believe how much I stunned that skeleton, but I guess it makes sense. Like they're not very, they have a lot of fortitude. So.
yeah, they seemed very dexy.
Yeah.
So.
And if we go back now and we fight more skeletons, I can actually be in a stance that will let me do bludgeoning damage to them.
Yeah, that's helpful because we were realizing real quickly that all our fire and ice does basically jack shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tempted to pick up the Sonic Bomb, I think. I don't know. There's a couple different ones that might do damage to them. I'm not really sure what exactly their resistances are, but clearly my poison and fire ones probably aren't going to do jack shit.
Yeah, I mean, I know I just need to do bludgeoning, and I'm doing magic damage now, so I can hit anything that's like ethereal or whatever. That's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that thing was surprisingly less hard than I was expecting that to be. I thought that one was going to be the harder thing.
I did too, but I imagine there's a few more doors in there, and I'm sure there's some worse shit in that tomb.
Probably.
But yeah, I guess we'll have to talk about what we actually wanted, because we have options now. Because there is still the goblin camp that we could go take care of, but I feel like the tomb is more alluring because it's a tomb.
I like exploring tombs. Plus, it seems to be related to like
the big overall.
Yeah, the fact that our people there and all that kind of stuff is kind of cool.
Right. Oh. Level. Monk feet. Oh, I get another skill. I get a skill feet. Ooh. I will say that the skill feat for assurance is really good. Just in general, being able to take 10 on things.
I mean, if I do it on medicine, I can technically just always heal.
Not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Not a bad thing at all.
The problem is that it's not the higher healing yet, but still might be worth.
The faint now that I'm trained in it. I don't know, lots to think about. I mean, we won't be level 4 for another, who knows how many sessions, so.
Yeah, it's like probably like 8 or 9 encounters.
Yeah.
Unless some of these are insane.
Unless we just fight something that's like a crazy boss or something like that. So.
Yeah. We shall see.
Oh, so you said the Valheim server auto updated this time?
Yeah, seemed to work
Nice.
fine. It
Awesome.
updated early this morning and I checked it. It was up, so.
Seems like it's not been too taxing. I think we can tell whenever you are on Plex or something because it lags a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. Plus,
yeah,
you live your life, you know. It's just a game server, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say it really shouldn't affect anyone other than maybe you guys on the West Coast, because usually it's
Yeah.
around like midnight when I jump on, or if like weekends, I guess.
Wonder if we'll ever have to do like a disguise or anything like that.
A disguise.
Because I can like be trained to like impersonate or create a diversion or whatever.
Oh yeah. There's so much cool shit in like the skill system. I always wanted to make like just a really, really heavy RP one, where you get to use the skill stuff way more.
Yeah, I think it takes a DM that is good with the RP side of it though. You know, I mean, like really like
Yeah, you really have to know how to improvise and do all sorts of shit.
yeah, because it can get it's like, you know, that's what they're all for is for like the big RP groups, which I find the RPing side of it is really fun, you know, but every DM and group is different, you know. So
Yeah.
ugh. Well, I think my guy is set up to be good to go next time we meet. I think I'm gonna figure out food because all I've had is beer and chips and cheese, which is not terrible, but also not very
Not filling.
not filling.
I would imagine.
Yeah, so we go figure that out. But yeah, I guess I will catch you sometime. You know.
Sounds good. Maybe we'll hit that game over the weekend if they decide to patch it.
Yeah, I'll download and give it
It's
a
pretty
go.
fun. It's like a cross between like Anthem and Destiny, pretty much. Or
That's,
like I guess Anthem and Division because it's a cover shooter.
that sounds okay. You know, and it's Square Enix, right?
Yeah, it is.
That gives me a little bit more hope that it might live. But
And the fact that it's like I was looking around at the subreddit a bit because I was trying to do like the air thing. And it's not like a game as a service like Anthem and Destiny and all them are. It's actually supposed to be like a full fledged like on
oh,
release campaign.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's better
They
actually.
they don't actually have content planned, right? It's not like if it sells really well, they'll probably do some DLC or something. But
Sure, but
they said that it's not like events planned or anything like that. It's just a package.
I mean, I'm fine with that if they it's you know, if we get a full game, like an actual full game on release, then that is great. Because
Yeah, I know. It's in this day and age, it's actually kind of rare. So
God, finally.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll get that download and then we'll see what's going on this weekend. Maybe we can play some
All right. Yeah. See you later.
later.